Welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk, and we got another play-by-play in the house. We got a little AFC West division rivalry. We will be watching three of the teams this week. Of course, we got Broncos last Thursday night. We got Vegas and Kansas City. The only one we didn't see is the Chargers. But we got one of my favorite players to watch, okay? Pat Mahomes. He is one of the most exciting players in this league. It's incredible what he is able to do consistently, right? Then we have the Raiders, which I have not been able to watch a Raiders game yet. With their new look, with Devontae Adams and company, they got Derek Carr, they got Josh McDaniels as their head coach. They're currently 1-3. Their schedule has been relatively tough. They did get a win last week to finally move to 1-3. Now they're a bit into desperation mode. They have a team that they have beat actually several times lately. That they've upset the Kansas City Chiefs before. I remember the one game there was like 40-32 and some others. So this is definitely a winnable game for the Raiders. I don't think the Chiefs are like an unbeatable team. But what makes them unbeatable is if that offense gets going. And of course, it's led by Pat Mahomes. But then you have his number one target in Travis Kelce. This kid, or this dude rather, is incredible. He seems to always find a way to get open. Gotta love some Travis Kelce. And then I like their young running back, Isaiah Pacheco, a rookie. I can't remember where he went to school now. But I love how he ran the last time we watched him against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who has one of the best run defenses, and Pacheco was tremendous that game. But, of course, the Raiders have one of their great running backs as well, Josh Jacobs. When you let him get rolling, I believe it was last week, it was against Denver. No, was it Denver? I believe they beat Denver the last time they played. Yes, and look at the numbers right now for Josh Jacobs. 28 carries, 144 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This is the kind of guy that Josh Jacobs can be if you continue to hand him the football. For some reason, there was rumors that the coaching staff didn't really like him, and they thought about getting rid of him because they didn't draft him. I think that's crazy. Josh Jacobs is a extremely talented running back, and I hope they use him a lot. Real progression in action. What's up, man? Thanks for stopping on through. Appreciate you guys being here. And we will get started here. The game starts at 8:15. It's 8:03 currently, so we got a little time. But yeah, we're going to have a game. So Kansas City is a 71.8% chance to win this game, according to the ESPN matchup predictor. Las Vegas also has them as a -7 for the Chiefs. Man, I kind of find it hard to not pick the Raiders right now, to be honest. And even though I know the Chiefs are really, really good, but the Raiders are better than their record, I believe. Again, I haven't watched any of their games yet, but on paper, they should be better than with their record. I don't mind Josh McDaniels as a head coach at all. I think he's a fine coach. So I'm expecting a better game out of the Raiders than a lot of people are thinking. But the Chiefs have a guy that can get hotter than anybody. So who in the world knows? All right. What else do we got in this game? The over-under is 51.5. 51.5. I can definitely see it being the over. But I can also see it being like 27-24, right at 51. A part of me wants to pick the over in this game. 51's pretty high, but these two teams could definitely put up points when their offenses get hot. They put up 22, 23, 19, and 32 last week. So what is that? Averaging right around like 23-ish points a game. So if they're averaging 23, and then we put the Chiefs out there, they're averaging 44, 27, 17, 41. They're averaging probably close, like 30-ish, 31. They're averaging over the over between the two teams. Man, I may be at the over. I'm kind of talking myself into it. What up, Hassan? How's it going? What's up, Just Know? How you doing? Congrats on your win. I believe you're the Houston fan, right? You guys beat the Jaguars. NBA's starting preseason right now. But if we go to the NFL, NFL is not a thing. Apparently, NFL is not a thing. Probably because I guess I'm already here. NFL. There we go. Looking around, we had the ugly 12-9 overtime game last Thursday night. The London game was exciting. Giants came back and won 27-22. Buffalo won 38-3. Close game when it started, at least. Guaranteed 2 wins a year. Hey, if the Raiders lose tonight, we might not be the worst team in the league. The Raiders have a tough schedule, right? Like, hold on. Who do they lose to? If we look at their schedule here. They lost to the Chargers, good team. Cardinals, good team. Titans, not bad. And Broncos, they won. So the Raiders actually aren't really that bad of a team. I'm expecting a pretty good showing from the Raiders tonight, if we're being honest. What else do we got here? You had Chargers outlasting the Browns. I believe the Browns led most of that game. Browns had 14-3. Then it was 21-3, 21-17. Yeah, and I don't know if they scored first in the third quarter or not. Into the second quarter. Nope. So the Chargers took it 24-21. Then another field goal. So, yeah, they took the lead. And then the field goal to ice it. But unfortunately, a missed field goal to win it? I didn't even know about this. How far was the field goal? Ooh, they missed a 54-yard field goal. I didn't even catch that. Wow. Chargers surviving to 3-2. Houston won 13-6 like we mentioned. That's really actually surprising to me. I'm surprised Jacksonville kind of laid an egg here. I do like how Houston's coached with Lovie Smith, and I don't think they're obviously not a very talented team, but that must have been just an out-coaching duel, which I don't think Jacksonville is a bad coach either with Doug Peterson. So, interesting matchup. Hey, Dameon Pierce is living up to the hype. There you go. We had such a good draft this year. Nice. 6 new starters. All of them have been balling. Okay. I heard Derek Stingley and the safety, though, have been struggling, at least according to PFF. Listen to Pat Mahomes talking about Tyreek Hill. Talking about Tyreek Hill being a once-in-a-generation player. He is unbelievably fast. So, PFF said Minka, was worse than Eli Apple, so that shows you what they know. True. It's obviously not a end-all, be-all, that's for sure. But I would have to imagine it's probably pretty rare if they're like rated in the 40s and they're quote-unquote playing well. But I could also imagine that Stingley and the safety are struggling because there's no pass rush, I would imagine. Because who in the world do you have pass rushing on Houston? Who literally is on your defensive line? I can't think of a single player on y'all's defensive line. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should know one. But yeah, Jonathan Greenard, Rasheem Green, Jerry Hughes, Roy Lopez, and Malik Collins. Maybe I've heard of Hughes. None of these names are really sticking out to me, to be honest with you. And then your linebackers, I'm like, maybe. Dude, I feel like the only 2 players I really know on your defense is Petre and Stingley. Petre out of Baylor and Stingley out of LSU. Like, those are the only 2 I'm really familiar with. I feel like the talent level is just not there in Houston. Going over here for their offense, I liked Davis Mills coming out. I really did. They got Kyle Allen, which Kyle Allen's actually a solid backup. Not good starter, but solid backup. I like Davis Mills. Dameon Pierce, as you said, living up to the hype. Brandon Cooks is a nice like slot receiver. I wouldn't say he's like a top tier receiver. He does get tons of yards though. He's like, I don't know. I feel like they're slightly different, but at the same time they're similar. Of like Amon St. Brown, they have the ability to go nuts, but I don't really put them in that wide receiver 1 category. Then Nico Collins, Philip Dorsett. Oh, they did draft John Mechie. He hasn't come back yet. That's going to be an interesting one for a slot type receiver possession receiver. Brevin Jordan, a tight end. He's a rookie this year. Was he the one out of the University of Miami? Yeah, the University of Miami. He's supposed to be an athletic tight end. Could be interesting, but he's hurt. But you had O.J. Howard. O.J. Howard, former first-round pick for the Bucks. Kenyon Green, your other first-round pick with Derek Stingley. Laramie Tunsil, the guy you traded to Miami. You traded him some first-round picks. And then Titus Howard. Yep. So, I don't know. Your team is definitely a couple of years away. They need to add some talent. I think Davis Mills can lead a Super Bowl winning team, but it's got to be a pretty darn good team around him, like a great team around him. He's not a guy that's going to over-excel what his team is performing. I got the Chiefs 36, Raiders 23. I think it's going to be closer. I got it like 31-27 Chiefs. But I do think it's going to be over. I'm going to bet the over. Say Oakland tonight. The good old Oakland Raiders. Oakland Raiders. Does PFF rank coaches? We need to put Ron, Scott, and Del Rio in there. They'd all be under 30. Camu ain't even that bad. Camu, Gruger, Hill. I don't know. Maybe these guys are the best players I've never heard of. I'm not saying that I know for a fact they stink. I just don't know these guys. Camu, Gruger, or Hill. I've never heard of this guy in my life. He was a 6th round pick in 2016 from New England. I have no idea. He had 18 total tackles. Holy smokes. In the first game. That's intense. 14 solos. Wow. That's pretty good. Go Oakland. How many Panthers do you think we will trade for now that Matt Rule is fired? Maybe we will hire Matt Rule as our next head coach. What's a team y'all think is just a QB away from a ring? What's a team that I think is a QB? The Browns. I think the Browns are in that conversation for sure. Probably the Patriots. The Saints are a QB away. San Francisco. And that's my list. Those are my teams that I would say. But, all right, here we go. Oh, let me put the poll up. Let's do the poll. Who do you got? Who do you got? We got the Chiefs, and we got the Raiders. Ask the community. Who do you guys got tonight? We're about to get kickoff. Chiefs will kick it off to the Raiders. And here we go. There's the kickoff. And we're off. It will be a touchback. So the 25-yard line is where Derrick Henry and company will start. All right. I usually like to keep the thing low, but I really don't care to listen to Joe Buck. Please say Oakland. Wait, Matt Rule got fired? Yep, Matt Rule did get fired. What's up, big time Timmy Jam? What's up, dude? Here we go. Derek Carr under center, offset I formation to the left. Receiver in motion from left to right, takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Jacobs, and Jacobs will dive ahead for a gain of about 2.5. Camus solid. Fair enough. I've heard of him. Vikings. NFL needs to stop the sports entertainment. I'm not sure what you need. Tim, do you think the Jets look okay or good enough this year? I haven't watched the Jets game yet, but I'll say something in a second here. But here we go. Derek Carr under center. Second and a short 8. 3 receivers bunched to his right. Jacobs the single back. Chiefs have everybody at the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap. Pitch play to the left. Trying to get to the outside. And Jacobs will try to cut it up and fall forward for a reasonable gain. Maybe about 3-4 yards. So 3rd down and 4 coming up. But there is a flag on the play. What do we got here? Carl Sheffers. 15th season as an NFL referee. Personal foul. Chop block. Number 64. So half a distance to the goal. That'll move the Raiders back. And the play is canceled. So it'll be 2nd and long. I guess they did not mean 64. I'm not sure. All right, Derek Carr in the shotgun now on 2nd and long. We got 2nd and 21 now, backed up to their own 14-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Derek Carr takes a snap, drops back. Looking, scanning, looking, going deep. And he cannot bring it in. It's Hollins, the intended receiver. He looked like he had a chance at it, but he could not quite haul it in. So 3rd and a mile and a half. Good luck. But as far as the Jets, the Jets have definitely been pretty lucky, right? And like, the Browns gave them the game in a lot of ways. Like, they just needed to kneel the ball down instead of score the touchdown. The game's over. So, granted, I mean, give them credit. They won the game, and I love Zach Wilson. I just think they're a year away from being a contender. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking, scanning, now throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by number 34, and he will get back to around the original line of scrimmage. Maybe it'll be 4th and 9. So that will bring up 4th down. Tim, did you see the hit on Brady they are talking about? I believe I did see the hit, and yeah, I think that's pretty crazy. I feel like they didn't even throw the flag when Tua got swung down harder, right? Am I great? Like, they didn't call that flag when Tua got slammed to the ground. I don't know. It's kind of silly. What up, Steven Johnson? Says, happy day as a Panthers fan. Matt Rule is finally gone. There you go. Hopefully you hire a good one then. All right, here we go. The nice punt all the way back to around the 15-yard line, trying to run to the left, getting around the edge. He does make another guy miss, but he will be tackled at about the 20-yard line. There's the gang of everybody coming up. Is that Clellan Ferrell on punt unit? Man, imagine a 4th overall pick being on punt unit. Tim, I am at the point where something needs to change, but I have a realization that it's not going to happen. I don't know. I may make a video when I'm done this about what Ron Rivera said. I'm pretty disappointed in Ron Rivera, and that may seriously be enough to be a fireable offense. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff. A weird handoff, though, to Clyde, and Clyde will fall forward. Gain of about 1.5 yards or so. Chandler Jones gets the tackle. They added him in free agency this year from Arizona, originally drafted by the Patriots. But, all right. Patty Mahomes and company after the first run will be a 2nd and a long 8. 2nd and a long 8. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. They just circled Max Crosby. What a stud he is. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, and he's making a presence field. Then Chandler Jones chasing Mahomes, and he slings it to the left side. It'll be dropped. And Trayvon Merrick. What is Trayvon Merrick? What is Trayvon Merrick doing? This is a guy I wanted in the draft in the first round. Trayvon Merrick. Ooh, he's getting hated on. Big time. But only 2 targets, 2 receptions allowed? I don't know. He just batted that one away. I'll take it. Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Juju Smith-Schuster goes in motion from right to left. 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap. 3-man rush. Here comes Max, and down goes Mahomes. Max Crosby. How in the world did he get to the quarterback? It looked like there was a triple team on him. And he finds a way there. What a steal out of the 4th round they got a few years ago. Max Crosby getting the sack. Let's take a look at this. Looked like McKinnon got a chip. Here's this spin move. And this guard. The guard came over too late for the help. And what a spin move by Max Crosby, dude. So does his mom's friend. I'm not sure. Here's a catch and return by the Raiders, and he will only get maybe a gain of 3 yards. Not much there. Holland's got to catch that. I agree there, son. It's an overcorrection from all of the backlash league is getting from the Tua hit. That's how they're going to try and get rid of the concussion. Yikes. I don't know. At that point, I feel like you're not playing football. That's pretty rough. Rod should have been fired after the Cowboys game. Dude is a joke. His clock management is garbage, and his decision-making is awful. I can't argue anything against it with how they handled the end of the game. What's up, Robert Parrish? That's what I was referring to. QB's fault. Wait. What? Didn't you choose the QB? Yeah, exactly. Like, what are you guys missing? A quarterback. You just traded 2 picks and paid him $28 million, and you're missing a quarterback when literally the Cowboys are missing their quarterback that they're paying $40 million a year, or $35 million a year, whatever it is, $40 million a year. They're missing him, and they've gone 4-0 without him. What? Yeah, that's not. You got to eat that one on the chin, man. That was a terrible one. Check out Twitter posts. What do you got for me? Washington's estimated injury report for Monday. They had a light walkthrough. That's on General Post. Sorry, never mind. If the Seahawks game was moved, it would be moved up in time, not location. If there was a conflict with the Mariners game 4, potentially earlier than 1 p.m. local time. What? Seahawks game was... If the Seahawks... Oh, do they play in the same stadium? Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah. They're trying to legislate injuries, especially concussions, out of the game as best they can. It's killing the game. It's impossible. You have 250 to 300 pound plus human beings running as fast as the speed of light into each other. You're going to end up with concussions. It's just going to happen. And then big, huge human beings landing on the ground. Like, yeah, the ground wins. Every single time, the ground wins. When you fall into the ground, trust me, you got hurt more than the ground did. Unnecessary roughness on the quarterback. He was sacked. That's not sportsmanlike. Yep. Here we go. Offset I formation. Waller in motion. Takes a snap. Play action. Carr steps up. Has time. Now he's going to go down. He held on to it too long. Too long to make a decision. And there's 2 Chiefs there. I think Karlaftis was one. Karlaftis. Frank Clark was the other one. Frank Clark just keeps some of the 2 ends, just collapse the pocket. But Derek Carr just holding on too long. That's one on the coverage or the Derek Carr. I mean, you're not going to hold him that long. Or you can't expect him to, I guess. Derek Carr under center. Puts Renfro in motion from right to left. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. Play action. Setting up the screen. And Jacobs bobbles it, but he catches it. Has blockers in front. And he'll get close to the first down marker. Maybe about 3 yards away. 3 or 4, depending on the spot. And 3rd down and 3 or 4 coming up after a nice play there for Josh Jacobs. Man, there is pressure coming for Carr on that screen pass. It was immediate. How he got rid of that football and completed it was pretty amazing. Here we go. 3rd and 3 at the 40-yard line of their own. Tight end and receiver out to the left. Takes the snap. Pitch play to the right. Trying to get to the outside. No, cut it. Makes a guy miss. Barrels off one guy. And it will be enough for the first down, but there is a flag on the play. What is the flag? Josh Jacobs just single-handedly got that first down, making Frank Clark fly by him. What a joystick move that was. Whew. You better get conditioned to the league's rules if you want that play-by-play game. What'd I say? Illegal block in the back, number 72. 10-yard penalty negates the tough run there by Josh Jacobs. What did I say? I don't remember what I said. Oh, yep. All right, 3rd down now in 14 after the 10-yard penalty. 9:42 to go here in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the right. We've already seen 2 punts, 1 from each team. Will we see another? Derek Carr is going to start in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Trying to avoid it, and he does get it off, but it's caught by the running back. Can he escape? No, he cannot. And they're pushing him. Oh, my goodness. Holy smokes. He's actually going to only be a yard short. They kept pushing the pile. And now the Raiders will have a decision to make on 4th and 1. Didn't even look like it was going to even be remotely close. What are they doing? It looks like Josh McDaniels is going to keep the offense on the field. They will. They have their big fullback in the game. Roger Smith would be so proud. 4th and 1. Offset I formation to the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Play going deep. Has a man wide open. It's Davante Adams. And Adams makes Fenton miss. And it's a touchdown, Raiders. On 4th and 1, it turns into a 60-yard pass play. Davante Adams got lost in the shuffle. And it's a 58-yard touchdown pass to Davante Adams. And the Raiders take the lead. Oh my goodness, Fenton, why did you stop running? Wow. Oh, wow. Just floated it up for Adams. Adams had to wait for it, but still gets the touchdown. What in the world? Takes a snap. There's the kick. There. It's good. Sounds like your stream is close to the live game for once. Wow, really? Okay, sweet. I'll take it. I'll take that. What did I say about not being able to eliminate concussions and injuries? Oh, I see. Scott Turner would never. Ron put his foot in his mouth. He's so full of crap. He just says crap out of it to get out of the pressers because everyone knows he's a terrible coach and the team is trash. Yeah, he definitely screwed up this time. I definitely agree there. Scott Turner would never. Fitton got dusted. Yes, he did. The RSO works every time. Get them thinking about run and then play action and go deep. Hey, the good old Roger Smith offense, baby. Did I coin the RSO or did somebody else coin the RSO? Do I take credit for that or did somebody else? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it happened in our community, but I don't know if it was literally me, the RSO. $18 of you in the house. Appreciate you guys being here. If you don't mind, hit the like button. If you haven't already, we got 18 and only 9 likes. Come on. Hit it, baby. Yeah, I did. All right, there you go. Perfect. I'm glad I did. Wow, Tim, you're a bit ahead of me on Hulu? I did not do anything different. This is strange. I don't know why I'm ahead. I love it. Louis T's title on his Commander's Nightly show today is Ron is Delusional. Wow. Wow. Brutal. What's up, Neil? Or Pig first. I'm more of a fan of the Jarris' offense. Call everything but Terry trash. I got the Chiefs 27-17. I think I got the Chiefs 31-27. I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair. You're probably on NFL Plus or something. I'm on YouTube TV like I always. I'm literally doing nothing different than I normally do. Also, did you read the Dan Snyder I sent to you? I read bits and pieces of it. It's a bunch of jargon that I think is just bullcrap that I read of what I read. Is there something that I missed that I think is that I should read again? I don't know. Did you all know Hulu has live sports? Well, I watch YouTube TV, but yes, I did know that Hulu has live TV as well. Just my guess, though. Yeah, no, hey, your guess is as good as mine. I was just throwing my guess out there. Yeah, Lou was ticked off yesterday for real. He's out of the car, if you know what I mean. He's off the Ron's plan. All right, a touchback coming from Daniel Carlson and the Raiders, and the Chiefs will start at their own 25-yard line. They're showing Derek Carr and Devontae Adams that were teammates. Did they play it? Where did they play? I can't remember. Was it Las Vegas that they played, like the college? I don't know. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back. Mahomes pumping. Throwing it to the right side. Caught by number 84. I forget. Watson. That's who it is. Yeah, Watson. The guy that they projected to have 0 catches on 17 targets. Tim, that Dallas D looked good yesterday. Congratulations, Carol. That Dallas defense is always strong. But at the same time, Rams' offensive line is horrible. But Micah Parsons is an absolute stud. I was out the car last week. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably why you're a bit ahead of me because of UTV. Usually I'm behind. So 3 receivers to the left. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Scanning. Now gets it out to Hartman in the flat. Hartman has blockers, and he'll fall forward for a gain of about 6. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 4. Oh, Lou, like, screw it. I'll walk. Did the Eagles win week 5? Yep, they are 5-0. They beat the Cardinals. Give Dak to Washington? Yeah, screw Dak. You guys can keep that contract. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side. It's caught by Kelsey, and Kelsey will dive ahead for a gain of the 1st down. Looks like about 5 yards. Yeah, me and Tim on the same page today. Usually I'm almost 2 plays ahead of you. Ooh, wow. Wow. Man, I don't know what I did. I'm happy about it, though. That's good. I'm glad I'm up to date. Travis Kelce. Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. Hardman goes in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And Hilaire will get no gain. Crosby spinning him down on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Max Crosby. I'm pretty sure he was literally drafted in like the 4th round. I mean, how in the world they got this kind of a steal out of the 4th, I won't understand. Because he is literally up there with the best of them as a pass rusher. He's got 4 sacks. He's got another one tonight. This guy's a freak. All right, here we go. 7-0. Takes the snap. Mahomes rolling to his right. Has to get rid of it. And caught by Valdez Scantling. And it'll be out of bounds for a gain of 11. Move the chains again. What up, Andrew A? How you doing? So 1st and 10. Under 6 minutes play here in the 1st quarter. All right, 1st and 10. He had major substance abuse, just him. That's why he fell. Who did I talk about? Oh, Max Crosby. Oh, is that really true? He kind of looks like, I'm not going to lie, he kind of looks like a guy that has done a few drugs in his day. I'm not going to lie. I could see it. Dude, did I see empty stands? Not empty, but like a ton of empty seats in Kansas City on primetime? Is that real? Wow, I'm surprised. I actually believe that, Pig. I don't know if you made that up or not, but that to me is very believable. Why did Max Crosby fall? Why did Max Crosby fall in the draft? Got bigger, and then he got better. Concerns carried all the way into the draft. What concerns? His weaknesses as NFL prospects were highlighted more than his potential. No, it looks like he just fell. Looks like he just fell because he wasn't very good in college. I think it's a mistake. Did you all know we are the only team in the league that has passed the ball 40-plus times in each of our games this season? Just downright pitiful. Absolutely no running game at all. I didn't know we threw it 40 times in each game. It surprised me a little. Did really? I guess. All right. I guess because Carson did have a huge day against Jacksonville. The rest aren't as surprising because you're behind and whatnot, and we just did not run the ball well at all against the Titans. I would like to have run the ball more, though, because it was a close game. Maybe they think an easy game. Maybe. But it's a division rivalry, and you get a chance to come see Mahomes on primetime. I don't know. Mahomes is a heck of a draw. Yeah, Roger, because half the time we're trying to come back from 20-plus points in the second half. Yup. He was out of Eastern Michigan, too, so probably didn't help as well. Oh, okay, so a smaller school. Fair enough. Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Valdez-Scantling goes in motion now to the right, so 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap, drops back. Play action, steps up. And he's going to keep it himself, and he will get a nice gain of about 3 or 4. He actually slid. If he dove, he could have got even a couple more, but he protects himself, so it'll be second and about 7. I was right about 2 things. You guys ain't crap, and the Rams ain't crap either. Well, congratulations there, Yuki. Congratulations. All right. 3 receivers to the left. Mahomes in the shotgun. Ooh, they got him to jump. Takes a snap. Mahomes steps up. And he's going to keep it himself again. And this time he will dive forward for a gain up to about the 22 yard line. Mahomes is wondering why they didn't call offsides. I'm not sure what happened. Interesting. It looked like they jumped early to me, but I guess they're saying that they didn't cross the plane, like they'll cross the line of scrimmage. So no call, but either way, the Chiefs get the ball. 1st and 10 now at the 23-yard line. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Now Juju motions out to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. No! It was a play action, and Juju Smith-Schuster was the intended target, but Jones hit him. Mahomes is upset about it, but I don't think you could get pass interference behind the line of scrimmage, and Juju Smith-Schuster was behind the last line of scrimmage. Yep. Yep, it's got to be beyond 1 yard from pass interference. The Official just confirmed that. 2 receivers each side, takes the snap, drops back to pass, pressure's coming, blitzing, now floating it up, and it's off the hand of Juju Smith-Schuster. And Juju has not lived up to what the Chiefs were hoping for. Juju's obviously had a monster season over there in Pittsburgh with Big Ben a couple of seasons ago. Then he got hurt, and he hasn't quite been there. And now this time, it's like, you got to make that catch for your boy Mahomes. He floats it out there for you, and you're trying to one-hand grab it. I mean, it's arguable that Rock Ya-Sin held his left hand and made it tough, but either way, I think you got to make that grab. 3 receivers to the left. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3rd and 10, takes the snap. Here comes a safety blitz. Now it's pressured immediately. They were setting up the screen, and Trayvon Merrick picked it apart immediately, and Jonathan Abram coming the other way. They blitzed 2 safeties on the same play, and they played it perfectly. Merrick covered McKinnon, and Abram came and put the pressure on Mahomes. And there you go. Antonio Brown is happy. Yeah. Kansas City's tight end isolation is the best offensive scheme in the NFL, especially when you have a great one like Mahomes. Not Mahomes, sorry, Kelsey. I wonder if Ron came up with some new excuses after we get turd stopped by the Bears. He said some of the same garbage lately he has. No, did you hear the new thing, Roger? Did you listen to him today? They asked him, what's the difference between us and the other teams? And he said quarterback. We traded 2 picks, a 3rd and a 2nd, and paid a guy $28 million. And your claim what's wrong with our team is that we don't have a quarterback? Are you serious? Like, that is pretty pathetic. That is pretty pathetic. Like, I understand that Carson Wentz has not played up to the potential that you wanted him to, but you also don't have a great offensive line. But that is unbelievable. You have your starting quarterback that you've had all offseason. Like, you've had him all offseason. He is a veteran in this league. He's 29 years old. He's been in the league for like 6 or 7 years now. He was the number 2 overall pick. How in the world do you say your excuse is we don't have a quarterback when your biggest division rival is 4-0 without their $40 million quarterback? How? I couldn't believe he said it. I really couldn't believe it. I'm like, that is insane. That alone should get him fired. Yeah, I mean, I just don't. How do you recover from that? Like, what in the world is that? Yeah, we're in shambles. We're in shambles, man. We've hit the new low. Ron put his foot in his mouth. Yeah, you just can't say that. It's ridiculous. It's wrong. It's factually wrong. Okay? And it is just Bush League behavior to just throw your quarterback under the bus. That's just Bush League. Like, that's just so bad on every level. It's disgusting. Send him back to the Panthers? Yeah, like, Ron Rivera is typically a good man, but that is even, like, that is low scum man crap. You know what I mean? Like, jeez. As a man, like, you should have more respect for yourself than to say that. It's crazy. But here we go. Raiders have the ball. 1st and 10 now. Takes the snap. Handoff to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs will get a gain of about 3 or 4. Nick Bolton gets the tackle. Panthers did fire their head coach today. Zappy versus Rush in the Super Bowl, calling it now. Battle of the backups. That would be funny. And I liked Zappy coming out. But I compared him to, like, the Case Keenum of the league. Like is a strong word. But I thought he was a super high IQ, understood the offense. I liked him. Fullback in motion takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs will fall forward for a gain of about 2. Whistle blows, but no flags are thrown. Pushing and shoving after the play. If I were Carson W., he would take a big cussing out. Yeah. It's pathetic. The one thing is what if Carson Wentz just wants to now prove him wrong and he comes out and just kills it the rest of the year? Then it would be the highest IQ coaching play ever. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Derek Carr pumping, now throwing it underneath. And I believe it's Hunter Renfrow will grab it and they'll give him the first down. That is a very friendly spot for the Raiders, but that will move the chains. Do you think they let Ron go after this year? I hope they let him go earlier than that, to be honest, but what do I know? I live 1 hour from the Panthers' home field. Really? That's cool. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Carr under center. Adams in motion. Fakes the jet sweep and hand it to Jacobs. And Jacobs will get to the second level and dive ahead for a gain of about 8.5 or so. Crossing midfield. And there you go. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Carr under center takes the snap, and they're going to hand it off. Josh Jacobs I think they're going to give it to him. It's going to be close. It's going to be really close here. He got spun down, and I think he's going to be just short. They're going to take a measurement. They'll take a measurement, but I think based on my initial judgment, I will say he's about seven lengths of the chains. 7 chains short. You're misquoting him. Watch the actual press conference. He says positive things about Wentz. It's just everyone has a hate boner on him right now. They're going to give it to him. Never mind. It was not short at all. You're misquoting him. Watch the actual press conference. Look, I watched the actual press conference, and this is what I saw. They said what? Because the questions were saying, like, hey, you look at a lot of these new coaches, and they're turning around things really quickly. You look at the Eagles 5-0. You look at the Cowboys 4-1. You look at the Giants 4-1. And they said all these things, and he goes, what's the difference between you and them? And he said, quarterback. What? Takes a snap, handoff up the middle for Josh Jacobs. Jacobs will get a gain of about a yard. Like, I watched that. I watched it happen. Tim, my daughter gets me season tickets. I give them away unless Dallas comes. Oh, there you go. She's a supervisor at LabCorp. Interesting. Good for her. Congratulations to your daughter there. You know, Dan has bigger problems right now. Yeah. Just everyone has a hate boner on him right now. I don't know, man. Here we go. Offset I formation. Renfrow motions over to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Pumping. Looking. Now throwing over to the right side. It'll be caught by the fullback. And the fullback will actually break a tackle. And then finally gets pushed out of bounds. Gain of about 3, maybe 4. And that should be the end of the first quarter. The clock hits zeros. And the Raiders are up 7-0 and driving again on this Chiefs team. Derek Carr right now, 5 for 6, 101 yards and a touchdown. And his number 1 receiver, of course, is Davante Adams with 1 catch, 58 yards, and a touchdown. Mahomes right now, 4 for 8, 32 yards. I said I thought the Chiefs were going to win 31-27, but I almost want to flip it now. Almost. I'm not going to, though. I would make Ron pull me from starting, get my money, and walk, fake an injury or something. I wouldn't play for Ron and these morons. Yeah. Ron said QBs. Yeah. I've got no regrets about our quarterback, Rivera said. I think our quarterback has done some good things. There's a couple of games that he struggled, but the way he performed Sunday, it just shows you what he's capable of. We chose him because we believe in him. We chose him because we looked at what we felt were things that pointed towards him. Same press conference? Okay, that's fine. But that answer was certain, like, he realized he had to walk that back. Unfortunately, he realized he had to walk that back. Probably because of the questions that were being asked. Because the very next question was the logical one of, hey, the Cowboys right now are 4-0 since they've lost their starting quarterback. What do you mean? And so he probably realized, like, after that, he goes, oh, shoot, that was a really stupid answer. That was dumb, which it was. And now I have to say good things about Carson Wentz stat and try to fix it because he straight up said, what's the difference between us and the Giants? And he says quarterback. What? When did Daniel Jones become a good quarterback? Huh? Like, whoa. Yeah, that's that one, you know. I mean, you watch me all the time, Pig. I'm not one to do this kind of stuff all the time, you know? Like, it was bad. Yeah, the difference in for New York is coach. Correct. The difference is coaching. Exactly. Both Santiago and Hassan say the same thing. Yeah, exactly. The difference between us and the Cowboys is quarterback. They lost their $40 million quarterback. So now Cooper Rush is a better quarterback than Carson Wentz? Hello? All right, here we go. Back to the game. Derek Carr in the shotgun. 3rd and 4 starting the second quarter. Up to the Chiefs' 42.5-yard line. It's a big third down here. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Throwing to the right side, and he's looking for Adams, and there will be a pass interference. Fenton never got his head around, and Fenton has his hands full tonight with Davante Adams. He did a Michael Jackson on that one. Moonwalked that one back, huh? I can hand the ball to Barkley. Yeah. Back from dinner, Raiders +7. I like it. Great pick. Skin them alive. Great the pick. I said 31-27 Chiefs, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders just win this one straight up. But I said 31-27 Chiefs. That's what I had. Here we go. Man in motion. 2 receivers to the right, and there's 2 running backs in the backfield. Carr takes the snap. Handoff to the left side, and he's going to get tackled for a big loss. Frank Clark gets Zamir White, the rookie out of Georgia, and that'll be a loss of 7 on the play. Oh, that hurts your yards per carry. 1 carry, -7 yards. And it's not his fault. He just immediately had Frank Clark in the backfield. There's nowhere to go. Daniel Jones has been solid, don't get me wrong, but it's Daniel Jones, freaking Jones. What do you mean, lol? Yeah. 3 receivers to the right. Derek Carr in the shotgun. 2nd and 17 now. Takes a snap. Here comes a blitz. Has to get rid of it quickly. Throwing it to the end zone. And Davante Adams is going to draw another penalty. Watson, the rookie, is going to get called for the pass interference. Davante Adams jumps over top of him. I don't know. I don't like this call because it looked like, I mean, the defender has a right to be in position. What's the defender supposed to do? It's a bad throw that you just bailed out. That was a bad throw by Derek Carr. It was thrown way too far inside. Fenton has position. And Davante Adams is the one that runs into him. And then he drags him to the ground. If anything, that's offensive pass interference. That was a bad call. Josh Jacobs, single back formation now. Carr under center. 2 tight ends on the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Carr floating it to the end zone and incomplete. They will not call pass interference on this one. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. I don't think that's PI. I know that's not PI. I mean, what is the defender supposed to do? Oh, that's a bull. He said, "Oh, if the defender or if the offensive player tries to make a play, then it's pass interference." I don't care if he tries to make a play or not. I have the right to be where I am. Josh Jacobs will score the touchdown, and the Raiders take a 13-0 lead early here, pending an extra point. Yikes. Jack cleaned up his act. Turner on the hot seat. Yeah. Defense has played better. That's true. The Raiders might pull off this upset. Yeah, they've have in the past. This is not unbelievable. Well, I lost my fantasy with that one. Ooh, sorry to hear that. That's tough. That's tough. And the PAT is good. It's 14-0 Raiders. All right. TD from the 2-yard line looks oddly familiar. If the Raiders had Scott Turner, they'd have Adams on the bench, Mac Hollins out there every play. Yeah. Justin Fields is going to have his best career day against us. We'll see. What's up, AJ? Hey, Tim, if Ron is fired, who do you want us Commanders as head coach? My first choice is Ben Johnson from Detroit, the offensive coordinator. And a lot of people are saying DeMeco Ryans. I don't hate that idea. I just would rather have an offensive-minded head coach. But as far as I want youth more than anything. So if I had a choice between like Eric Bieniemy and DeMeco Ryans, I'm taking DeMeco Ryans because I want youth more importantly than offense. But my ideal would be a young offensive-minded head coach. Ron really throwing Carson under the bus already. Well, yeah, it's interesting. Apparently he said good things after the fact about Carson, but I think it was a big mistake already ahead of time. How long before Wentz gets benched? I don't know. I really don't know. I would say it's going to be a while because you paid him $28 million. You don't ride the bench there. But I would say if you're not in contention by week 10, you have to pull it. You have to pull the plug. Because then, at that point, if you start playing him, you're just giving away a second-round pick. What if Cliff got let go from Arizona? Would you mind if Washington picked him up? There's things I like about Cliff, but I don't know. I don't think so. I don't want to retread. I want a new guy. Fresh. Come on, Tim. You know the Commanders need Sean Payton. Again, I don't really want to retread there, Frank. What's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by. Ron is desperate. He has no solutions. True. We aren't in it now. Bench him. Well, you only have 4 losses. Anything could happen. Right? Like, at this time, Bengals lost to the Jets last year, and then they ended up in the Super Bowl. But not that I expect us at all to do that. It's just you never know what's going on in the NFL. So I would not say we're out of it yet. It doesn't look great by any stretch. It doesn't even look average. It looks terrible. But it's there's technically time. So that's why I said as soon as we have 7 losses, move on for like bench Wentz and bring in what's his name? Sam Howell. All right, here we go. 3 receivers bunch to the left, takes a snap, handoff to Pacheco, and Pacheco will dive ahead, this time for only a gain of... Oh, they don't even give him a gain. It's a no gain. I feel it, though, it's time for the NFL to get some more young blood. True. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Kelsey goes in motion from right to left. Takes a snap. Drops back. Looking. Throwing it underneath, and it's caught by Kelsey. And it'll be gain of 6 or so. 3rd down and 4. This team with coaching staff will be lucky to get 5 to 7 wins. Well, we've gotten 7 with the same coaching staff 2 years in a row. So I don't know why it would be surprising for us to get to 7 wins. Raiders over the Chiefs is surprising. It's a little bit, but it's division rivalry, and the Raiders have beat this team in the past, so I'm not shocked by any means. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, steps up, and gets spun around, and he's going to float it over to the right side, and looking for McKinnon, and he overthrows it. That would have been, if he would have completed that, that would have been insane. So another 3 and out, and bring in the punting unit. The only solution Ron has is this statement every week. The team had good moments. Which is true. I do feel for Ron. It sucks right now. It does suck. Now, I do think there's a lot of things we can improve on, but we've also been quite unlucky in many ways. Like in Dallas, the refs just absolutely took us out of the game. Again, not that we would have won if the refs were somewhat even, but that hurt. Last week, it's like Ryan Tannehill just made like a couple of like huge plays that were just backbreakers out of nowhere. And it's not really the defense's fault. It's just crazy throws by Tannehill, right? And it's like, that's tough. You're in funky situations each and every week. We saw a couple of non-PI calls again. I don't know. It's tough, but at the same time, we need to play a whole lot better, and we need a coach even more better. Thoughts on Panthers having a fire sale, Tim? What players would you trade for from the Panthers? Would I trade for Washington specifically? You know who I really want. I would love me some J.C. Horn. Is he healthy right now? I would love J.C. Horn. We need a corner bad. But if a team needs a receiver, I would love to go get DJ Moore. I wouldn't trade for a running back like Christian McCaffrey. Unless you're desperate for a running back, but you shouldn't be desperate for a running back. Oh my goodness. Doubtful for Baker. IR for Sam and IR for Matt. One guy standing, PJ Walker. Why, yikes. I think J.C. Horn. Is there any... Oh, you know who I like? No, never mind. That's Jacksonville who has him. Never mind. That's about it for my team. And then DJ Moore. And that's about it. Here we go. All right, offset I formation. Here's the RSO at work. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Jacobs, and Jacobs will barrel through the line, slipping in tackles, and will dive ahead for the first down. Gain of 12, maybe 13. What a stud. Raiders. The fullback up the middle. Bang! Just letting Jacobs loose. Great job. Power offense right there by the Raiders. 1st and 10. Here's another offset I formation to the right. Adams out wide to the left, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here, and he's going to cut it back to the left side, and Jacobs has room to run again, and barreling through the safety. Oh, he does get tackled, but not until he punished that safety for standing in front of him. Josh Jacobs, he is rolling right now. Holy smokes. What is he up to? 9 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown. Give it to you, boy. Boom! Reed, the tacklers. Eric Reed, not happy about that one. 1st and 10 now, up to the Chiefs' 48-yard line. No, 43. We're right back to the offset I formation. Takes the play, drops back to pass, looking, throwing to the left side, and incomplete. Looking for Davante Adams. Trying to go back shoulder, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Jacobs going crazy, yep. Even Alex Smith was going at Ron about his presser before the game. Uh-oh. I got Mahomes in fantasy, and my opponent has Darren Waller. Ooh, good luck. 3 receivers to the right. Carr in the shotgun. Renfro goes in motion from right to left. Takes the snap, drops back. Carr looking, throwing it to the left side. It's going to be caught by Renfro. Renfro makes a guy miss and out of bounds after only a gain of about 2 or 3. Expert Jacobs has been hurt repeatedly. It doesn't make sense to pay him until he proves he can stay healthy. They need to pay Jacobs. Can't believe they didn't accept his 5th year. Yeah, not accepting his 5th year option is just absolutely ridiculous. Three receivers to the right. 3 receivers to the right. Derek Carr in the shotgun. 3rd and 7. Drops back. Steps up, avoiding the rush. And he's going to sling it to Jacobs. Jacobs. Oh! Nice tackle by Nick Bolton. I thought Josh Jacobs was about to put an absolute move. But Josh Jacobs. Whew. Yes, but Alex Smith hates this staff because he wanted to play that playoff game against the Bucs. And Rivera told him no, so he craps on the staff any chance he gets now. Yeah, it does suck of the animosity, and I understood where both sides were coming from. I liked Alex Smith. I wanted to keep him that offseason. I was sad that we cut him. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Derek Carr in the shotgun. 4th and 1. They're going for it here. Nope, they will call timeout, and they'll regroup. Let's see if they go for it. Or will they bring out the field goal? Good thing I got insurmountable lead. There you go. The staff deserves to get crapped on. What improvements have you seen from year 1 to now? Pretty much, man. Yeah, maybe Alex Smith was right all along. Everybody accused him of just being salty because of this, but I don't know. Tim, do you think Bryce Young is going to be good, or are you higher on him? I don't have a strong opinion on him yet. I got to look more at his tape. I don't have a strong opinion on Bryce Young right now. I want to see him against, some higher level opponents as well. I know they struggled against Texas, which is interesting, but we'll see how it goes later in the season, and I'll do my more analysis later on in the offseason and everything. But here we go. We got the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and Daniel Carlson, it's good. I like this decision to kick the field goal. I like that decision a lot. Why? Because if you fail that fourth down, that is exactly the recipe to give momentum back to the Chiefs. You're already up 14-0. Just take the field goal. Now you're up by 3 scores. There's no way they can only do it in two scores, right? You can only get 16 points out of 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. But, hey, I like it. Good decision there by the Raiders. Jarris thinks he's overrated. I hear he is small. That's something. Yeah, according to Roger, because he's too small. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not high or low on him. I don't have an opinion yet. Bryce Young is barely 200 pounds. He's going to have trouble staying healthy. That might be true. The Chiefs mascot banging his head against the goal post is iconic, lol. Bama's receivers aren't that good this year, but Young isn't very big for the NFL. All right, we'll see. I haven't watched much Alabama right now, to be honest. Most of the football I watch is on this channel. I'm not even pro Rivera. The dude is just Jason Garrett that can bench press. I'm just tired of how people are blaming him when the real problem is Dan Snyder once again giving the head coach absolute power. The thing is that there's nothing we could do about Dan Snyder. I wish we could somehow, vote him out as a fan base. Like, we would all love to get rid of Dan Snyder. So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you would love to continue to just crap on Dan Snyder, but what is that going to get you? Nothing. So unfortunately, us fans complaining can get rid of a head coach, but us fans complaining can't do jack squat to an owner. It's impossible. So, yes, while of course Dan Snyder is the problem, first and foremost, of course, I agree, but Ron Rivera is not good either. Wow. Andy Reid is 15-3. That's insane. Here we go. Daniel Carlson on the kickoff. There's the kick, and it will be a touchback. So down 17-0 are the Raiders. All right, here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 25. Takes the snap. Rolling to his right. Looking. Gets tripped up and gets rid of the football. And avoids the sack. But Chandler Jones. See, this is what I'm saying. This Raiders team is much better than this 1-3 record. I mean, you have a great pass rushing duo in Chandler Jones, and Max Crosby. You have some options in the secondary with Merrick and Abrams. I'm trying to think of the rest of their defense. Of course, they have Clelin Ferrell, or he hasn't worked out quite well. But here we go. Takes a snap, looking, throwing to the right side, and incomplete is Juju Smith-Schuster. Wow. Is that, Denzel Perriman they picked up in this offseason, I believe. They picked up Blake Martinez. I wonder if he's playing. I like him for sure. Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3rd and 10. We could see another 3 and out here for the Chiefs. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes a snap. We do see an offsides. Has a free play, but he finds Valdez-Scantling over the middle of the field, and that'll bring up 1st down anyway. Bad juju. offsides that will be declined. Pat Mahomes with that nasty hard count. Well played. The Chiefs are playing like they are looking ahead to Buffalo next week already. The Chiefs are flat. They're already looking ahead to Buffalo game. Maybe. What's up, Brandon? Mills is garbage. He wasn't good. He wasn't even good at Stanford. I disagree. I like Mills. I just disagree. He's not great. But he's okay. He can lead a team. Houston's not a good team, though. Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Drops back. And down goes Mahomes. And guess who? Max Crosby with the second sack of the game. And it's 8.5 minutes left in the second quarter. And the Chiefs are now behind the sticks. Oh, my gosh. Max Crosby dominating the right tackle. He bull rushes him to get him off balance, fakes to the outside, and then cuts back in. And as Mahomes is stepping up, Mahomes is there to catch him. He's like a good friend. Takes a snap, handoff to McKinnon to the left side, and McKinnon will slip a couple of tackles and still going, barreling through, and he'll keep going. Somehow stays on his feet. Oh my goodness, Jerick McKinnon. How in the world did he get a first down there? Under 8 minutes to play. How is he standing up? He has a guy on his back, another one, and he's getting shoved from behind by his offensive lineman, and he's still just somehow continuing to go. And now all of a sudden they're at the 34-yard line. Takes a snap. They're going to give it to McKinnon again. McKinnon slips another tackle, and another first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Jerick McKinnon trying to wake up this Kansas City team. Wow. Jerick McKinnon. Jerick McKinnon is a talented guy. He's just never been able to stay healthy throughout. He used to play for the Vikings, and then he went to the Raiders, and he just couldn't find a spot. But here he comes, and now he's playing big. 3 receivers to the right, takes the snap. They're going to hand it to McKinnon again, and he will not quite get the 3rd and 1. We'll see what the spot is. They will give it to him and move the chains. So first down, Kansas City. Under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The problem with Mills was his small sample size due to injury. A lot of people thought he was better than his stats. I thought he was better than his stats. Rule's a good example of a college coach. Yep, I agree. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Steps up. Avoids the rush. Pumping. Now throws it over the middle. And he has his man, Valdez-Scantling, for another first down up to the 10-yard line. How in the world did he complete that pass? Mahomes is just a magician. He is getting hit on his arm, and he just finds a way to, sling it over the middle of the field, and it's just not intercept. It's just a flip of the wrist. He is incredible. He is absolutely incredible. He is my favorite player in the NFL, man. I love this dude. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Hardman goes in motion. Now comes back to the right. Takes a snap. Play action. Sweep pass to Hardman. Hardman will cut it up and will only get a gain of about 3 up to the 7-yard line. 2nd and goal. The Lions rookie is looking more like a bust so far. Are you talking about the quarterback? No, what rookie? Hold on, Lions. Oh, Aiden Hutchinson? Hey, you could go back and look at who said it first. You can go look at who said it first. All right. I watched him against that Eagles team, and I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is not very good. Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. There we go. Takes a snap. Drops back. Looking. Throwing it to the right side. It's caught. Is it touchdown? Yes, it is. Clyde the Glide Edwards gets Kansas City on the board here with 4:52 to go. Little angle route underneath, and Mahomes pump fakes and finds him. And the Chiefs are finally not... Oh, let's see. Is he going to be in? Nope, he will be short. So it'll be 3rd and goal from about the half-yard line. half of his high right Leo would just be our game. Yes! The Eagles have the best offensive line in the NFL. Hutchinson was going up against Malata, who is elite left tackle. No, he first of all, they move him around everywhere. But no, hold on, listen. Look. Aiden Hutchinson. Game logs. Okay. Against us, he had 6 tackles. Where's the tackles for loss? Do they show these? Well, he had 3 sacks against us. I believe he also had 2 tackles for loss, if I remember. But outside of that, he has yet to have a sack. He had 2 tackles against the Patriots. He did have 5 against the Seahawks and only 1 against here. So he is just getting stuffed everywhere else. 5 tackles is okay, but it's not great. It's okay. For a DN, it's okay. It's fine. But is he only played 4 games? I thought they played 5 games. Did he miss a game? Takes a snap. Drops back. Looking. Throwing it over the middle. And Travis Kelce will get the touchdown. And now the Chiefs are officially on the board. Did he miss a game to injury? Who do they play week 3? I'm telling you, dude, you just gotta watch it, okay? You just have to watch. Like, it's pathetic. It's really not good. Like, I'm curious when he gets his next sack. Because even the 3 sacks he had against us, one of them wasn't a sack. We got back to the line of scrimmage, so that should have been no sack. It's literally said sack for a loss of no yards. That's not a sack then. That's just a tackle. All right, a sack is a tackle for loss on the QB. Second, you had a sack where it was just a nice designed play for Aiden Hutchinson. He just came around and he was unblocked by our terrible offensive line, and he just ran up and got the sack. Good for him. Yeah, I mean, it was easy money. The third one, he got washed around the pocket easily by Sam Cosmi, and then Carson Wentz just runs right into his arms, just runs to the left. I mean, he could have stayed in the pocket and he would have been fine. Instead, he just runs right into Aiden Hutchinson. Literally, the 3 sacks are not impressive whatsoever, and he has yet to get another sack. It's really not good. Kayvon over Hutchinson any day of the week. I loved Hutchinson. I loved Kayvon, rather. How is Trayvon Walker doing? I know against us, he was incredible as well. But he was incredible in a different way. Like, he was reading the screens. He was making plays. Like, it's visually, it looks different. Like, yeah, you could look at the stats against us, and you may end up saying that Hutchinson had the better day. But if you actually watch the film and watch the game, you go watch the individual players, Trayvon Walker was way better. Like, that interception was incredible. He wasn't even supposed to be in that spot, but he read the screen and went and got the tackle. He also read a couple of others that he prevented also. And then he was getting after the quarterback. I think he also had a sack. Like, he did it and I think he just beat Charles Leno, if I remember correctly. So he did it in a different way. The whole defense is trash. True. The whole defense is trash. A lot of guys struggle their rookie year and then are better their second and their year. Garrett Bowles was horrible in Denver his rookie year. Hey, maybe. You know what? I mean, that's fine. And, I hope he's wrong. I don't have any ill will to Aiden Hutchinson. I thought it was a fine pick the day of the draft. I mean, I never scouted him because I knew Washington never had a chance of getting him. So I assumed that he was a fine pick. Everybody was talking him up. Everybody thought he was going to be the number 1 overall pick. But I watched him against the Eagles, and I watched him against us, and I just was not impressed at all. Walker has done okay. Devin Lloyd has been the best defensive rookie by this year by far. That's not true at all. The best defensive rookie by far is Sauce Gardner. Ahmad Gardner for the Jets is absolutely incredible. But I can believe Devin Lloyd has been great. That's fine. But Sauce is amazing. Here we go. There is the touchback. And they will start their next drive at the 25-yard line, being the Raiders. Up 17-7. Raiders did get the ball first, so the Chiefs will get the ball coming out of halftime. If the Chiefs going to get a stop here and get some points before halftime, they're right back in this game. Tim, I'm scared of me. Yeah. Terrified. Don't lie, Tim. You despise Aiden. I'm just not impressed at all. Here we go. I formation. Carr under center takes the snap. Handoff up the middle, and it will be diving ahead is Josh Jacobs for a gain of about 8. Josh Jacobs. He is having himself a day. What is it going to be? 10 carries for 63 yards. Over 6 yards a carry. This heavy I formation set is working well right now. I can't believe the Raiders just cut Alex Leatherwood. That is insane to me. Here we go. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Another I formation here for the Raiders. Man goes in motion from right to left. It's Hollins. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Jacobs, and Jacobs will get the first down. But nice tackle. Who was that? Number 47. There is a flag on the play, though. It could be a hold. Who's 47? Yep, holding number 77. Number 47, Darius Harris made a nice tackle on Josh Jacobs. But Thayer Munford out of Ohio State is going to get called for the flag, and that'll move him back 10 yards. You watching Ron's press conference at halftime? Lol. Disagree. Devin Lloyd has had 11 tackles or more in almost every game. He also has 2 interceptions. He's the clear frontrunner for Defensive Rookie of the Year in the betting market. I mean, those are good stats, no doubt about it. It's hard to measure what Sauce is able to do. Takes a snap, handoff, up the middle, bouncing off tacklers, and a gain of about 5-ish, or 4. Gains about 5-ish. Oh, no, it was 2nd and 12, so it was a gain of 6. Sorry. So, 3rd and 6 coming up for the Raiders. Can the Chiefs get off the field here? This will be huge for the Chiefs game. Yeah, Kayvon was my favorite coming out. I watched him in Oregon. Here, hold on. Here we go. 3rd and 6. 3 receivers to the left. Carr in the shotgun. Takes a step. Bad snap! But hold up. Timeout coming from one side. What is it going to be? Raiders will use their second timeout of the half. See what they want to do here on 3rd and 6. I watched Kayvon Thibodeau at Oregon when I was scouting the year before. I was scouting Javon Holland because we needed a safety potentially in that second round. So I was doing tape on Holland, and number 5 at Oregon just kept screaming off the screen, right? Like just pop, 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 pop. It's like he was there almost every play. And I was like, yo, I want this guy. Who in the world is number 5? And I looked it up, and he was projected number 1 pick for the next year. I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. Here we go. Derek Carr in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Pressure. He has to avoid it. Running to his left. And he's going to throw it. And he has Devontae Adams wide open. But he gets hit and drops the ball. Sneed. Oh, wait. No, they're going to say it's a catch and a fumble. I think it's a catch. It is a catch and out of bounds. Big for the Raiders. And it looks like he may have had 2 feet in a football move. Let's see. 1, 2. Yep, definitely 2 feet in a football move. It was a good fumble, but unfortunately for the Chiefs, it bounces out of bounds. But yep, he took 2 steps and he tucked it away with a football move to make contact. It's just a great hit by Sneed. Here we go. I formation. Derek Carr under center. Derek Carr takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for Jacobs. And Jacobs, this time, will get spun down for only a gain of about 2. Yep, that's a fumble. Yep. Tim, you should take a look at Zach Robinson. He's the current Rams passing game coordinator / quarterbacks coach. He's a good offensive coordinator candidate if the coaching staff gets fired. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I would want Ben Johnson to hire or be the coach and then hire who he wants. But you could also say that maybe DeMeco Ryans has a connection there with the Shanahan, McVay. They used to coach together, and there's that whole tree there. So maybe he would be a more likely candidate to hire this guy as an OC, and then you have a good offensive coordinator in Zach Robinson, and then a defensive-minded head coach. I mean, I guess it all ends in a wash. It's a young offensive coordinator. At least we have a young offensive mind on staff. But what I like about Ben Johnson specifically, and I would have to look more into this guy, and it's hard to judge since you don't know what he does calling plays. But what I love about Ben Johnson is he understands how to get the ball to his best players. Like that's what I'm loving the most watching this game. It's like, okay, DeAndre Swift's the best player on the team. He's going to touch the ball a lot, and we're going to make him successful. Amon St. Brown is our number one receiver. We're going to give him the ball and make sure he's successful, right? And then both of these guys get injured. It's like, all right, who's going to be the hot hand? All right, Reynolds. Reynolds is doing a great job with the ball. We're going to continue to feed him the ball. He had a huge day, week 3 or 4 or whatever it was. Then the next week, all right, who's the hot hand this week? Jamal Williams? All right, we're going to find a way to get Jamal Williams the ball in the best possible way. Like, I love that mindset, specifically from Ben Johnson. Maybe it's possible Zach Robinson will have the same thing, but I don't know. Thibodeau had a very impressive acceleration pressuring quarterbacks. He's had some injuries, though, too, going back to Oregon. True. I liked him coming out for sure. Are you going to be here on Thursday for the game? Absolutely. We will be live for the Commanders game. Absolutely. Great play. Yep. It's a catch. It is a catch. Yeah, that's a fumble. Oh, Tim, I just disagree. What is new, Juris? Did Jay Gruden get fired after the primetime game against the Bears in 2019? Time might repeat itself Friday. I'm pretty sure he got fired after the Patriots game in week 5. When did he get fired? 2019 Redskins season. Week 5, the New England Patriots. Yes. Yeah, October 6th, the New England Patriots. This was his final game. We were 0-5, and he got fired. But here we go. I formation here. Derek Carr in the under center. 2 receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Play action. Carr looking, scanning. Now finally finding Jacobs, but it's a nice tackle by Bolton. Nice tackle by Nick Bolton, linebacker out of Missouri. All right, we're under the 2-minute warning now. 3rd and 8. Chiefs really want to get a stop here to be able to get some points on the board before halftime. It would really be helpful for their game. Oh, I'm putting that on a shirt. Sounds good. No Patriots. Yeah, it was the Patriots. Yeah, Tim, I just agree with my face on it. There you go. It's interesting to think about where Washington would be if they had kept and paid Cousins. We would have been around a 500 team and not making anything. Takes a snap, drops back. Derek Carr steps up, and down goes Carr. Does he fumble it? Yes, he does! It's Jones has the football! He gets the sack, fumble, and recovery. It's 1 minute and 7 seconds. What's the flag going to be? What is the flag going to be here? Well, he would have been down by contact, so it should be a fumble recovery for the Chiefs. Sack, fumble, recovery. Not sure what the flag they're looking at. I'm not even sure at all. What is the flag? Personal foul? Rough. What? Who? Roughing the passer? Just end the game then. Just don't play football. Don't play football. Don't play football then. If that's a tackle. That's a sack fumble. I'm not even a Chiefs fan and I'm ticked. What in the world was that? You just gave the Raiders a first down when it should be 1st and 10. Oh, I would shut down the game. I would shut down the game if I was Andy Reid. The game would be over. I would be absolutely out of my mind. I don't even want to continue to call this game right now. I want to just complain. All right, here we go. Derek Carr under center, handing off to Josh Jacobs. I would have, and he's going to get a gain of about 4. I would have literally, I would have shut down. I would have walked on the middle of the field and just shut down the game. What are we doing here? He literally gets a sack fumble, and they call a, what is he supposed to do? What are they supposed to do here? In the game. We can't play football then. Derek Carr going deep and incomplete. Just end the game. End the game. What are we doing here? I can't even function. That is disgusting. It literally changes the entire complexion of this game. I can't. I'm done. That is gross. Derek Carr handing it up the middle for Jacobs, and Jacobs on 3rd and 7 will get close to the first down, and they'll be able to run the clock down for a field goal here. I would be. I shut down the game. I can't believe Andy Reid's letting this game continue. I just really can't believe. Literally, there would not be another play called until they picked that flag up and reversed it. I couldn't function. I mean, you can't brace with an arm that you have the football with. I'm beside myself. It's disgusting. This game should not even be played. What in the, you just gave, it's a 10-point swing, potentially, or at least a 6. And there's no even justice in, he doesn't even miss the field goal. It's disgusting. I'm Andy Reid. I'm disappointed in Andy Reid. I would have literally stood on the field until they reversed that call. Look at the replay and just reset it. Reset it. There's no that's my football. I would have gone out if I was Andy Reid. I would have gone and taken the football and said, "No, this is mine. We're reversing that call. Call New York. Call whoever you have to do. Get the call right. That is our football." I'm disgusted by that. Yeah, the crowd is screaming bullshit, as they should. That's exactly what it is. The entire crowd is screaming BS. And on live television, that's what they're screaming. As they should. It's that is the worst call I've ever seen in my entire life. I really don't know if I've ever seen a worse call. That one will go down in history as my worst call I've ever seen. It was such a huge game changer. It ruined this football game. The Chiefs better win now at this point. There is no justice unless Chiefs win this game. And I don't care who wins. I really don't care who wins in this game, but I am just unbelievably disgusted by how they just called that. It's a disgrace to football to make that call. Yeah, 1:07 with the ball at midfield with 2 timeouts. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Literally, this game should be null and void. That's how bad this call is. It literally reminds me of the same caliber of the no call on that pass interference of the Rams-Saints game. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, like, it's disgusting. I really don't care to hear this. Like, Jarris is blocked tonight. Like, there's no disagreeing with this. It's disgusting. And he slings it looking for Kelsey. It's ridiculous. That call is the worst call ever. They need to be taking themselves out of the game. It's unbelievable, actually unwatchable. Seriously, it's really that bad. It's really that bad. Like, 7 seconds here. Chiefs are trying to get points on the board if they can. They've done a good job here while I've been complaining. They're up to the 48-yard line. They need only about 10 more yards and they can get in a field goal range. Quick throw over to the 2, and they will get something about 8 yards. So that'll be around a 60-yard field goal here for Butker. If the Chiefs don't win this game, I would be like, the Chiefs need to win this game. And I'm sorry, Raiders fans, but the Chiefs have to win this game because it's a disgrace. I am horrified at how bad that call was. I mean, we're 5 minutes after it, and I still just can't get my mind off of it. The Chiefs fans are hot as well. I would be beside myself. 3rd and 3. Yeah. 3 seconds left. They're going to go for roughly a 60-yard field goal here for Butker. It was a bad call, but Mahomes has gotten many bullcrap calls too. I don't feel bad for Kate. It was the worst call I've ever seen in my life. It was the worst call I've ever seen. It's such a game-changing, horrid call. Refs, you suck. They're hearing... I mean, it's the worst call I've ever seen in my life. The NFL should be embarrassed. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. And it is good by Harrison Butker. That's a little bit of justice there for the Chiefs, but they just gave the Raiders 3 points, and it could have been a touchdown. They had enough time to score a touchdown. The Chiefs did. Like, this game could have easily been 17-14 right now, and instead it's 20-10. But the Chiefs will get the ball coming out of halftime, and they'll try to win this game. Oh wait, shoot! I forgot Harrison Butker actually didn't even kick that. They have a new kicker. I forgot. It's Wright. Mike Wright made one from 59 yards. Wait, when did Wright miss a field goal? When did Mike... Did I miss where he missed a field goal? Oh, he missed a field goal earlier. From 41 yards. I thought they punted that drive. Wow, I didn't realize that. But there you go. He missed from 41, makes from 59. But yeah, refs, you suck. What did I miss? What'd you miss, DC Gamer? It was one of the worst calls that I've ever seen a NFL make. Literally, it was a sack fumble recovery for Chris Jones, and they called roughing the passer because he landed on Carr as he was recovering the football. Yeah. Booger McFarland says a terrible call. Yeah, it's the worst call I've ever seen in my entire life. It's game-changing, big time. It's on the same level, and I would say even, well, I guess you can't say it's worse, but it's on the same level as the no call that the Rams Saints had, where the pass interference was unbelievable, blatant, and it's, whew. The Chiefs have to win this game. They have to. I think they called RTP because he used all of his weight, roughing the passer, which is bullcrap because he really didn't. Exactly, he didn't. But also, he had the football. It was his football. He was the offensive player at that point. How do you get roughing the passer when you have the football? It's unbelievable. I would have literally been beside myself. I guess because Andy Reid didn't see the call, he didn't. But if I was the coach and I looked up at the big screen and saw that, and they negated it and gave them a free first down on, I think it was also a third down. And I would have walked on the field, picked up the football, and said, no, call New York and change this call. Do what you got to do. This is not happening today. It's absolute BS. Don't give me that. And I would have shut the game down if I was Andy Reid. I would have shut the game down, and I would have been justified. It's disgusting. Booker McFarland is horrible. He just states the most obvious comments. That's fun. Well, I don't know anything about McFarland. I don't watch him. I mean, I know that he was a former player and all that stuff, but I don't watch McFarland at all. But he wasn't aggressive enough, is basically what's coming down to it. It's similar to the Super Bowl 55 with the penalties. I'm not sure what penalties you're referring to. That call will likely fire KC for this rest of the game. I fire him up. I hope so. I hope so. All right. I may be able to get past this for the second half. I think I can do it. I'll get past it. And, and I'm not even a Chiefs fan. If this was a Redskins game, I would have been through the roof. Tim is a genius. He called it a year ago with the whole PayPal and donations. Why should he 40th 50%? Oh, forfeit the 50%? What's up, dude? Should coaches be able to challenge calls like how they're able to challenge plays? There needs to be something. There needs to be something fixed. Because, yeah, there needs to be ones that, like... What it really needs to happen is that the officiating in the NFL needs to overturn that. As far as, not the guys on the field, the people that are able to watch the games from New York, they have to call the head referee and negate that call and tell them, no, that's the wrong call. Like, I shouldn't have to throw a challenge flag on that. That needs to be called correctly with the refs. The refs are going to get their crap together, or crap thrown at them just with the Cleveland game a few years ago. You know, I don't condone that at all. I mean, these are human beings, and they clearly made a huge mistake. And also, it's not even their... I don't even think it's necessarily their mistake, because it's the NFL's mistake for putting them in that situation. It's a horrible call. But, yeah, it was egregious, and there should be repercussions. If the Chiefs lose this game, like... But you know what? You know what honestly should happen? And I know you're not going to like this, skin them alive. All bets should be negated on this football game. You know, like if I was betting on this game and I bet Kansas City -7, I would like all bets should be refunded after that call. And the game should be absolutely no money given out for this game because it's that bad of a call. 100% yes. Yeah, this call is Rams versus Saints PI call. It literally is. It is that level. And I remember I was at a bar with my dad and we were watching that game and I was basically this stunned. I was in this level and again, thank goodness that wasn't a Skins game because if that was a Skins game or if this was a Skins game, I can only imagine what would be coming out of my mouth. Look at you, channel sold. Appreciate you for 99 cents. Give me the super sticker. Appreciate. What is the sticker? Does it show on here? Oh yeah, look at that. The money signs, baby. Money signs. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. The issue if the NFL front office, not the refs, the refs are making these horrible calls because the NFL wants them to make those to protect the quarterbacks. True. I agree with that, Brandon. I agree. Yeah, the guys in New York should have one person for a game, but also I think that the refs should be fined for this type of stuff. I don't know if it should be fined, but all bets should be negated on that kind of a play. The fans are crazy enough to throw crap at the refs, and I hope they don't do that because they would be in deep crap. Yeah, don't throw anything at the refs. It's not okay, and I wouldn't condone anything but harming anybody. But I would have condoned Andy Reid walking onto the center of that field, grabbing the football, and saying, absolutely not. This is our football going that way. Do not. No. That's not happening. We're going the other way. The fans are crazy enough to throw... Oh, sorry. Do you think Heineke will play on Thursday since Carson Wentz is injured? Carson Wentz is injured, huh? Carson Wentz is injured. Carson Wentz is injured, huh? Carson Wentz added to injury report with right shoulder injury. Oh yeah, he's injured. Oh, that's too funny. They're injured. Oh, that is hilarious. I don't buy that he's injured 1 second. Kind of just working it day by day, making sure when I come back I'm 100%. Oh, that's Dotson. What's the top comment say? Oh, there's comments here. I think Commanders are limited this week, and for that matter, the rest of the year. Probably hurt his shoulder when Ron Rivera parked that bus on him. Oh. Probably hurt his shoulder when Rivera parked that bus on him. I don't think I can like it because I don't. Oh, I do. Okay, I can't. I don't have an account on here. I don't even know what this is. But okay, they let me like it. Good. Oh yes. Oh, probably hurt his shoulder when Rivera parked that bus on him. Oh, that is good. That is good. He's injured. No, Howell should play. Yeah, I agree. Howell should play. All bets are off. That is a wild take. All bets for this game. Not all bets like everywhere, but this game should be null and void for like they've done that in similar situations, but like that's an egregious call. Like if I lost money that way, I'd be horrified. Wentz injured, lol. Wow, yep. Y'all are screwed for real. Yep. How time, says Chavez. Things that make you go, What's up, RSO? Yeah, what? Yeah, Carson's hurt shoulder injury. Do you have a Discord Rumble Roku? I have several Rokus, yes. And we do have a Discord. It's one of the links in the description. The Tim Sports Talk Discord is in the description. So if you'd like to do that, subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate you being here. But yeah. Wow. All right, I've calmed down. Calm down. Let's. Will they show in the highlight the bull? I'm curious on this highlight. They don't show the most important highlight of the game. That's funny. All right. How do I go to... Okay, hold on. YouTube Studio. Unhide user. Alright. I undid it for Jarris. I couldn't take that bull crap right now. I couldn't handle that one. So, didn't want to see it. How time, have fun on the bench, Wince. You ain't going to come off of it for a while, right? All games have bad calls. It would set a dangerous standard. On another note, did you see the orange uniforms and helmets the Bears are rocking this Thursday? I did not. There's calls that are egregious enough that that affect the game enough that I think that should happen. Like, I think calls like the Saints versus Rams, the Saints-Rams game, I think all bets should have been off on that game. I think there's certain calls that change the game enough that I think that should be voided. Quick throw over to the left side is Valdez-Scantling, and Valdez-Scantling he would get up and run for extra yards. Looked like he fell down on the catch, and I thought he was going to get tackled for 7, but he gets up and runs for extras, and he's going to get the first down, move the chains. This may be the worst call since the Brown Jaguars 99. I don't remember that call. Don't remember that one. All right, here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. Oh, they're going to move him back. It says his helmet was touched. I think that one looked like it was touched. So it turns into second down and 2. Let's see. Was it touched? It was. Good call. Yep. Good call by the refs on this one. And it's 2nd and 2. Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Handoff to the left side is Hilaire, and Hilaire will get enough for the first down. Move the chains. Chandler Jones made the tackle. Patrick Mahomes, one career 17-point comeback, trailed 17-0 tonight. So let's see if he can do it again. Oh, yeah, it's that divisional round against the Texans. They were down 24-0, I think. Here we go. Takes the snap. Mahomes pumping. Now throwing it over to the left side. And it'll be caught by Edwards-Hilaire. And it will be a first down again. Move the chains. I feel like Carr's going to choke. True. $13.5 to go here in the third quarter. We're just getting the second half started. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Clyde the Glide. We'll get a gain of 2.5. Denzel Perriman on the tackle. Nice tackle there by Denzel. Second and 8, 13 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Chiefs down by 10 with the football. Here we go. Mahomes takes a snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw to the left side. And he hits Clyde the Glide in the back of the helmet. That's some accuracy. Hit a moving target right on the back of the helmet. Oh, he never even located the football. Here we go. 3rd and 8 after the incomplete pass. Mahomes in the shotgun. McKinnon enters the game. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Rolling to his right. Pumping. Now throwing to the right side. It'll be caught by Scantling. And Scantling will get pushed out of bounds. Man, I think he could have turned it back to the left side. He could have got a big gain. But he will get enough for the first down. Plenty for the first down to be a gain of around 20. Gains 18. All right, 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the left. Bunch formation. Hardman goes in motion to right now. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is McKinnon. McKinnon will get tackled from behind by Diablo. It'll be a gain of 4. Second and 6. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Juju in motion to the left. Takes a snap. Drops back. Looking. Steps up. Throwing it over the middle. And off the hands of Hardman. But there is a flag in the secondary. This could be a pass interference. If we lose Thursday night football tank for Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, I'm not a CJ Stroud fan at all. I do not like what I've seen a couple of Ohio State games and I'm not impressed. All right, 1st and 10 up to the 20-yard line. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here for Clyde the Glide, diving ahead to the 2-yard line. And it looks like they picked up the flag on that PI. No, it's okay, so they're just going to call it legal contact on Trayvon Merrick. So it'll only be a 5-yard gain instead of a pass interference gain. That was the call. What about Bryce? I don't have a strong opinion on Bryce yet. I got to look more into the Bryce situation, but I don't really plan on getting more into that until the end of the year. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Drops back. Going to the right side. Looking for Juju, and Juju makes the grab. First down up to the 5-yard line, roughly. And it'll be 1st and goal, Chiefs. All right. It'll be around the 6-yard line, I believe, actually. 1st and goal. Mahomes in the full house formation, in the pistol. Takes the snap. Play action. Little toss here inside to Kelsey, and Kelsey will only get a gain of about 1 yard. So 2nd and goal. $10 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Chiefs down by 10, but they're knocking on the door to score here. They're right around the 4-yard line. Eric Bieniemy calling the play. 3 receivers to the left. Forston goes in motion to the right now. 2 tight ends on the right. Takes the snap. Looking, scanning, throwing to the end zone, and looking for Juju. But Neal, I believe, was all over it. I'll also look into more to CJ Stroud, of course, before I make a final decision. That's just where I'm at right now. I know Bryce is small. I understand that, but that's it. I have the Chiefs at -7. The Patrick Mahomes at 2.5 TDs. Neither is looking good at the moment. True. Mahomes in the shotgun. Kelsey goes in motion to the left. Kelsey takes the snap. Drops back. Looking for Kelsey. And Kelsey will get the touchdown. Fakes the out route. Comes back to the in. And Kelsey gets the second touchdown of the game for Travis Kelsey. He's only got like 16 yards tonight, but 2 catches for touchdowns. And the Chiefs are within 3. All right, the PAT, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick's off the upright, but it is good. So Matthew Wright nearly missing the PAT. So it's 20-17 now. Raiders on top, and Raiders will get the football. Oh, Travis Kelsey just crapped on my boy Trayvon Merrick. He said 2-5. One more TD and I win the Mahomes bet on over 2.5 TDs. Good deal, Yager. Good luck. I hope you win. 13 of you in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button. We're at 23 likes. Appreciate you guys. DC Gamer's also rooting for you. I also need Derek Carr to go over 0.5 in the INTs. You need 1 interception from Derek Carr. Gotcha. I like that. Go over 0.5. So me and Jairus are in a battle right now in fantasy football. He is now up by 3 points. 3.5 points over me right now. I have Travis Kelsey to play, and he has Daniel Carlson, the Raiders kicker. So if my final score prediction proves to be correct, Daniel Carlson will only have 1 more point. I said the Raiders will end up with 27, and I said the Chiefs will end up with 31. So far, I'm on pace. You think Scott Turner's going to call garbage plays with Heineke at QB? I think it's bright. Interception bets were very good over the weekend. Some weeks they are bad, but this weekend was great. All right, good luck. Have they officially benched Wentz? No. Not to my knowledge. Hey, man. What up, Lizard? Are you going to place any bets for Thursday? Probably not. Probably not. Washington loves to prove me right. Proves me wrong, rather. So, I'll probably go all in on the Bears and get it wrong. Is Ron trying to get out of DC with this QB comment? Apparently, he started talking nice about Carson Wentz, so I think he realized he messed up and tried to correct it. I don't think he realized how bad what he just said when he initially said it. It was horrible. Have you guys heard the song UCLA and RL Grime? UCLA by RL Grime? I've been listening to it all day. Lol. No, I've never heard of that one. I'm not a big music guy in general. Not that I dislike music, but... Yeah, the rule was terrible. We get it. Here we go. Carr in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Drops back. Looking. Throw over to the right side. It's Jacobs. Jacobs. Oh, no. It's going to be a pick play on Hollins. This is going to come back. He does get the first down, but looks like he got open with a pick. Commanders are +1, so it's a pick 'em. Do you like De'Ami Brown or Jahan Dotson will be used more on Thursday? I don't think Jahan Dotson will play much, but Dotson's going to be the starter when he comes back. I've been listening to Such a Night by Elvis all day. Such a jam. Is that true? You're an Elvis listener? Good for you. From the long quote, I think he was just saying the QB and the system haven't come together yet. Exactly. Yeah, like he tried to fix it, but the initial comment was horrible. Here we go. In the shotgun is Derek Carr. 2 receivers to each side. I'll have to hurry up 1 second, and they will not get the playoff, and it's another 5 yards for the Raiders. Delay of game after a penalty. That's embarrassing. Dude, Elvis is king. I do not listen to Elvis, I'll tell you that. Refs trying to be balanced out there. Horrible call with some calls for the Chiefs. I didn't see that pick play. Was it a bad call? I was reading the chat when they were showing the replay. I don't know. Oh, Darren Waller is out of the game now. Wow. Here we go. Derek Carr in the shotgun now on 1st and 25, where every offensive coordinator wants to be. Takes a snap, drops back to throw, steps up, has time, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by the tight end, and they'll get a gain of about 5.5. His comment will hopefully get us a new head coach. It may be a blessing in disguise, hopefully. I want a new head coach anyway. I hope it does. I think they will eventually put a colored bib on the QB, and you aren't allowed to sack him. As a Philly fan, I can tell you this. Wentz is fragile when it comes to his mental state. We'll see. 2nd and 20. 2 receivers to each side. Obviously, that is the knock on him that people have been saying for a long time. Carr in the shotgun, takes a snap, drops back. Carr steps up, rolling to his right, pressure immediately, flicks it over, and I don't know if he got to the original line of scrimmage. They're going to say incomplete. Was he out of the tackle box or was he not as well? I think he may have been out of the tackle box, but I don't think that ball got back to the line of scrimmage. I think that should be intentional grounding, but I don't think they're going to call it. The refs are discussing it. All right, they say the back judge, or the head referee rather, says he was out of the pocket. So did the ball get... I think he was out of the pocket as well, but I don't know if he got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Yup, they're throwing the intentional grounding. Intentional grounding. Yep. He should have got out of the tackle box, I believe. Let's look if he did. Carr had to run to the left. He did, but he did not get the ball to the original line of scrimmage. So that's going to cause the situation of, yep. My grandmother is a huge Elvis fan. I don't know if you're making a your mom joke, but my grandmother loved Elvis growing up. Here we go. 3rd and 27 after the penalty. Under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Carr takes a snap. They're just going to hand it off up the middle here. And it will be Bolden getting a gain of about 6 on the play. So that'll bring up 4th down and long. And 7.5 to go. The Raiders will punt the ball. I still got love for Wentz. I still have his jersey. Some Philly fans bash him now, but I loved him in 2016, 2017. Yeah, he was fun to watch back then. No, there's going to be a rule you can't even breathe around a quarterback. Yeah, you have to hold your breath around him. Don't breathe in his direction. Oh, this might be running into the kicker. They will not call. I don't know. I haven't seen a flag call yet, and it bounces. Not a great punt coming from the Raiders. Right around midfield, there is a flag. This could be running into the kicker. Or if it's roughing the kicker, that's an automatic 1st down. Running into the kicker is not a big deal. Let's see what they got. Oh my God, this ref, I just felt so bad for him right there. He is so nervous. Oh. His voice just cracked so hard.
Oh, I hate when. I feel really bad for him right now. Oh, that's sad. There's no call for a block in the back. First down. Oh, he's really he is feeling it. He is sweating bullets right now. Blame my mom. She's a huge Elvis fan. She was a kid when he was in his prime. True. Thing is, how some of y'all gonna bash Wentz when he is a big reason why you have a Super Bowl, have your only Super Bowl? True. He is still fun to watch. Yeah, if you're the opposing team. Yeah, I mean, every fan base has their crazies. We have quite a few here in Philly. Thanks for stopping by, Jonathan. Jonathan says, Wentz plays hero ball, and when he executes, it's like, holy crap, this guy's magic. When he doesn't execute, it's like, how in the world do you make that mistake? Yep. I feel like we haven't even seen that much hero ball since he's been here, though. That's the crazy thing. We have seen a few bad picks. I think he's already had, 4 or 5? 5 picks on the year? Or 6 picks on the year? How many picks does he have? 7? I don't remember now. How many picks does Carson Wentz have? Six. 10 touchdowns, 6 picks. Not the 2-to-1 ratio. Come on, man. Have you ever been to an NFL games? Yep, I've been to quite a few. I've lost count. I don't know how many games I've been to. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Harmon goes in motion from right to left. Now he's coming back around, and he will hand it off, though, to Clyde the Glide for a gain of 2. Under 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Chiefs down by 3 with the football. Wentz has his issues, but he had very limited options at receiver his last 2 years in Philly and in Indianapolis. He has no offensive line this year in Washington. Yeah, I mean, there is excuses you can give to him, but some of those plays I'm just still disappointed in him. Mahomes going deep and incomplete. Looking for Valdez-Scantling, and it'll bring up 3rd and 8 here for the Chiefs. Exactly, Brandon. He did have a top 3 O-line, though. He doesn't have that now. Yeah, he had a top 3 O-line in Philadelphia. That O-line was great. And Colts, no. Or a good coaching staff, Brandon, because they put him in great positions to succeed. Doug Peterson was a good offensive coach. Here we go. 3rd and 8. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Harmon goes in motion. Now comes back to the right. Takes the snap. 3-man rush. Looking, scanning, looking, going deep, and caught by McCall Harmon. He slips a tackle, and he's out of bounds right around the 27-yard line. Lee Zug in the house. Looks like a Raiders fan. I still have all the tickets to the games I went to up until 2019 when I started getting them electronically. Gotcha. I'm terrible at keeping things. Ron put forth that garbage on the O-line, signing all of them Carolina bums, and now Wentz has to run for his life. Yep. Mahomes in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap, hand up, nope, keeps it himself, and then fakes the screen, and Mahomes will get a nice gain of 9 yards with his legs. 2nd down and 1 coming up for the Chiefs. Inside Raiders territory. And I think it's inside the red zone. Yeah, it's up to the 14-yard line of the Raiders. 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. That's not true. Even our backups are better than most. Coach Stoltman is God amongst men. Yeah. 3 receivers to the right. Now 1 motions over to the left. Sky Moore takes a snap. Handoff to McKinnon. And McKinnon will get the first down. Gain of 2. That wasn't true. Wentz's last 2 years in Philly, Jonathan. What? His O-line or his receivers? I'm not sure. Philly's offensive line Wentz last 2 years in Philly was garbage. Johnson and Brooks were always hurt. I'm not sure if he was garbage or not. Usually Philly's offensive line is really, really good. That is true. Eagles have a great O-line, but in 2019 and 2020, he was always pressured. Interesting. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember. Juju goes in motion, right to left. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes the snap. Here comes a blitz. They pick it up nicely, though. Throwing it to the left side, it's Juju Smith-Schuster, and Juju will get inside the 5, and it'll be a gain of 3. There's a flag on the play, though. What is the flag here? What up, Austin? Tim, how we doing, my man? Not too shabby. Horse collar tackle, half a distance to the goal. So now we're looking at about 1st and goal from the 1.5-yard line. The tickets for my first game had Jason Campbell on them just to give an idea of how old it is. There you go. My first ticket had Stephen Davis on it. Tim, what do you think about Jonathan? Jonathan Himes? I mean, I think he's cool. Or like the guy in the chat, or Jonathan who? Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes the snap, and Mahomes slips, but he gets up, and he will have to take the sack with a big loss. Denzel Perriman's going to get the sack, and somebody stepped on him. Oh, true. The fans are saying, yo, how are you going to not call that as a roughing the passer call? He threw him to the ground just like the Tua. Just like the Brady. Where's the flag ref? Wow, they didn't call that one. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back. Looking, scanning. And they just hit the crap out of Travis Kelce. But Kelce catches it anyway. Going to the left side. Can he get to the end zone? Yes, he will! And it's the 3rd touchdown of the game for Travis Kelce. And they jammed the crap out of him on that play, trying to take him out of the game. And he gets it anyway. Wow. And that probably means I just beat Jarris in fantasy. But we'll see. Maybe. Oh, there's a flag on the play. What's the flag now? How many idiots does it take to throw a flag? Travis Kelce's an absolute stud. I like, it's incredible. Play. Personal foul. Number 5, defense. All right, 15-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff. Diablo. Mahomes is mad. Mahomes yelling to the defense saying, I'm here. I'm here. Here we go. Kickoff from the middle of the field. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's 24-20. Chiefs have taken the lead. 30 of you in the chat. Appreciate you guys all of a sudden coming up. What's up, guys? How's it going? 25 likes here. Appreciate you. How's it going, everybody? What did you mean when I think about Jonathan? I'm not sure. But anyway, what's up, everybody? Gronk has so many injuries. His whole forearm was reconstructed twice. Gronk was a stud. Kelce's different. Yep. I don't know. Who's better, Travis Kelce or Rob Gronkowski at their peaks? I absolutely love both of them. Okay? I'll say that. I love both of them. But honestly, I'm taking Rob Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski, in his prime, was a different animal. He was literally a man amongst boys out there. It was ridiculous watching him go in that secondary as a 6'6", 260-pound human being or something like that. I I would take Gronk over Kelsey. But Gronk was a machine. Both are top 5 all-time tight ends. I agree, actually. I think that's pretty fair. Gronk was better at contested catches than Kelsey. Yep. Kelsey was amazing. Gronk was amazing. And Kelsey is amazing. Yeah, I'm taking Gronk. Dude was a menace. Yeah. Do you think Washington is going to be 32 in the power rankings? Yes. Obviously, the refs are trying to make up for a really bad call, which is actually ruining the game. Yep. This game, all bets should have been off. I mean, this game is weird. Like, it's a very funky game. But I think this final score ends up 31-27, like I said, Chiefs on top. I think the Raiders are going to score here, and I think you're going to win your bets, get them alive. Mahomes just hit the 2.5 TDs. I also rebought on the Chiefs at that drive at -2.5, -3, -3.5 in money line. Just need Carr to throw a pick, and it'll be a great night. Ooh, good luck, Yager. Good luck. Kelsey has like 30 yards, but 3 TDs. Yep. Officiating is terrible. It makes the game unwatchable. People are leaving in droves. Yep. Thoughts on Diami? Dude can play. Would love to see him more in rotation. He had a great day, and I love that one-handed grab, but I don't know. He's still receiver 4 at best. All right, here's a return here from the Raiders right around the goal line, and he will only get to about the 15-yard line, so that's where the Raiders will start. I was down 53 points in fantasy with Mahomes and Travis, but now I'm only down 4. Yeah. That's a good duo. That is a good duo. I am up 5 on Jarris right now in fantasy. Up 5. But he has the kicker for the Raiders. So it's not over yet. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Carr in the shotgun, takes a snap, drops back. Carr throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by the backup tight end, and he will get for the first down. It's Hollister. Hollister is the only tight end left, apparently. Darren Waller out with a hamstring, so they're down to 1 tight end for the offense, which is not great for them because they definitely were running that power offense. Thoughts on Panthers firing DC and Rule? Hold on. Heavy formation here. Takes the snap. Hand off to Jacobs, and Jacobs will hesitate but get there. Move the chains up to about the 27-yard line. Has Ron been fired yet? One can only hope. Do you think Ron Rivera retired after the season? I don't know what he will do. I really don't. It's a good question. I think he's still young enough that he could get a job. If he wanted it. Maybe a defensive coordinator job. Packers had a lot of success moving Adams around. The Raiders almost never lined him up in the slot. Here we go. Under center. Takes a snap. Drops back. Handoff up the middle for Jacobs. And Jacobs will get to the second level. Spinning off tacklers. And get a gain of about 13 yards up to the 40. Here come the Raiders. The Packers had a lot of success moving the Raiders almost never put them out. True. The thing that bothers me the most is the fact that we all had those great young coaches in Morgan Moses, Trent, Sheriff, just in the past 7 years. Yep, it is frustrating. Here we go. Offset I formation. Carr under center. Adams out wide to the left, one-on-one with Snead. Minute and 20 to go in the third quarter. Takes a snap. Hand off to Jacobs. And Jacobs will get through the line again. Another broken tackle. And he's off to the races down the sideline. And he's finally goes out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Excuse me. 22-yard line. Wow. Jacobs is so good. Jacobs is a stud, dude. 17 carries, 132 yards, and a touchdown. I told you. I thought, hey, here come the Raiders. Told you they're going to get a touchdown here. Chiefs are going to win it. 31-27. Maybe even more. Here we go. Offset I formation. Here we go. Derek Carr takes a snap. Play action. And here comes the sack. Oh my gosh. Harris comes up with a huge sack off the play action. He wasn't fooled at all by it, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Unless they're going to try to run a quick play. Let's see. There's still like 20 seconds left on the game clock. But let's see. I think you were right when you said the Raiders were going to score on this drive. We'll see. Now that big sack may have just ruined it. Does Chiefs miss Matthew on defense? True. Do you think the Chiefs will be forced to change their name? Who knows? I can't predict that nonsense. Should they? Absolutely not. It's all of it's dumb. Chiefs said... Hold on. I said Chiefs 36-23. My score is way off unless the Chiefs score twice in the fourth quarter. Hey, maybe you'll actually... Maybe you'll get there, actually, right? Hold on. It's hard to get 36. You could get Raiders 23. But if the Raiders score a field goal, then my score is done. 7-10 Commanders record, we'll see. Probably another 7-10 year. I can see that. There's a lot of terrible football players. I could see us going in 7-10 just to screw our draft position. Not enough to win the division or do anything, but just enough to screw our draft position, get picked, 12 instead of a top 6 pick or top 5 pick, and we just screw ourselves out of another top draft choice. Sounds about right. And then we also play Carson Wentz the entire season and just give up a second-round pick for it. I don't see 7 wins unless Ron gets fired by Wednesday. I can totally see Ron getting 7 wins. He got 7 wins the last 2 seasons, and last year we were horrible too to start the year. Mr. Attitude Era says Ron is a clown. What's up, man? Our ceiling is 4 wins max. Dark days if we don't beat the Bears. I agree. Very dark days. Especially because it would be a night game. Here we go. All right, Derek Carr under center now. 2nd and 21. I would hand it off here. Jacobs has just been busting off 10-yard runs. Why not? Derek Carr under center. 2 receivers each direction. Carr changing the play. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Quick throw over to the right side. And it'll be caught by the tight end. But he's only going to get a gain of 4. 3rd down and long to go. Who would replace Ron? Probably Jack Del Rio. But hopefully we lose more games with Jack Del Rio. That'd be nice. Ron just got to go. Yeah. Rumor might be a coach in college. Most teams with offensive coaches. He'll likely... But I could see him being a defensive coordinator. I think his head coaching career probably is over. Derek Carr in the shotgun. Adams goes in motion. Takes the snap. Drops back. Steps up. Looking, going deep, and it's incomplete. It was nearly mossed by Hollins over Thornhill. Thornhill wanted a pick, but I think Hollins had a better chance. Tim, are you running the show Thursday? Well, do I not normally? I don't know. I'm saying he likely won't be a head coach again in the NFL. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, you've failed twice. I mean, you've had way more losing seasons than winning. It's going to be hard. You can only ride that 15-1 Super Bowl appearance for so long. From the right hash, the kick is up and the kick is good. And it is 24-23, and my score has been eliminated from the opportunity of being correct because I said 31-27. Actually, it's not technically. It's pretty much over. Hold up. It's over. Unless the Raiders win 31-27. So, if the Raiders score next, get a 2-point conversion to go up by 7, and then the Chiefs score a field goal. Because they get into like a 4th and 25. And they have to take the field goal. Could be crazy. I don't think so. It is Taco Monday. How's the game been? What up, Bod? Bod, you missed a horrible call earlier. I was actually freaking out. It was pretty bad. But what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. It's been a fun game in a lot of ways, but it was one of the worst calls I've ever seen. It's the worst call that I've faced since doing commentary, and it nearly almost ruined the show. For about 10 minutes, I was in shambles. I actually blocked Jarris from my chat because he wanted to be an a-hole and continue to say that I was wrong and I just disagree, I was wrong, which is, I just didn't care to hear it. So I blocked him from the chat. It was that bad. Let me rephrase that. Are you doing the show Thursday? Yes, I will be doing the show. Yes. Derek Carr looks like Sid from Toy Story. Never underestimate the incompetency of the Bears. We'll never underestimate the incompetency of Washington. What did Dr. Pig say yesterday? Counterpoint, Tim. Bears are playing Washington. Oh, too funny. I feel like if we beat the Bears, we will go on a winning streak. We could. We really could. This schedule is not crazy hard. We will have to play the Packers in that streak, but I don't know. So what you're trying to say is rewind and watch the car wreck? It was pretty brutal. I was pretty upset. I dropped a BS on stream. It was, the whole crowd was screaming, bull crap, bull crap, bull crap. It was that bad. Like, the crowd was pissed. Yeah, this year's suck off starts on Thursday. The suck off. Who will suck more? The Bears or Washington? Here we go. 14:05 to go in the fourth quarter. It's a 1-point game. Chiefs on top. Hilarious. Travis Kelce has 3 touchdowns, but he only has 26 points. Why are the Broncos on so many primetime games? Because they thought they were going to be good. They were supposed to be good. The defense is living up to the hype, but the Russell Wilson's been horrible. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Kelce in motion. Takes a snap. Play action. Drop back. Mahomes throwing it to the right. And it will be come back for it. Caught by Valdez-Scantling. How many does Scantling have today? He has to have a decent game. Right now, 5 catches, 74. We'll see what he does after the 6th catch, I believe. Mahomes. Play action. Nice catch. Here we go. Mahomes under center. Fullback goes in motion. 3 receivers bunch to the right now. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is McKinnon. McKinnon, nice hesitation to get through the line. And we'll get a gain of about 7. I'm up by not even a whole 2 points. I'm up by 1.3 points on Jarris right now. Don't you hate scratching yourself on a broken hockey stick and have a bunch of fiberglass shards in your skin? Yeah, that would stink. I've never done that, though. Can't say I've done that. Here we go. 2nd and 3 at their own 48. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to McKinnon. McKinnon trying to bounce it around outside, and he's too slow because Max Crosby comes and gets the tackle for loss. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Max Crosby. Nobody hustles more than Max Crosby. And he's got such high motor, high effort. Crosby's just a stud, bro. Just a stud. 12.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. 3 receivers to the right. Got to get to the 49-yard line for a first down. 3rd and 5. Juju in motion goes from right to left. Oh, it's going to be a false start on Jerick McKinnon. That'll bring him back. Now it's 3rd and 10. Can I get a 4th touchdown for Kelsey? That'd be insane. I'll take like 1 more catch or 2 more catches for like 35 yards. That would make me feel pretty good. Here we go. 12:09 to go here in the 4th quarter. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Looking, scanning. There's a flag somewhere in the secondary. Now he's going to throw it over the middle, and it is caught by Travis Kelce for the first down. We'll see who the penalty is on. Who is the penalty? Illegal motion. Number 87, and they'll replay 3rd down again. It's kind of a horrible angle to say that he was moving forward, but I can believe it. That's horrible. Rushing 3 against Mahomes is just embarrassing. Right, here we go. 3rd and 15 now. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. They're double covering Travis Kelce. They shove him to the ground. That's going to be defensive holding, but it doesn't matter. The pass is complete to Mecole Hardman. Oh, Hardman is limping now. Uh-oh. I think it's going to be on the left knee. Well, yeah, they just tackled Travis Kelce to the ground. Another 3-man rush, another failure. Illegal use of the fan. Oh, wait, so never mind. That is not on the Travis Kelce situation. Oh, I'm afraid for Mecole Hardman. Oh, it was Khalil Ferrell. He hit Kelce right in the face. Wait, they put Clelin Ferrell out there to help double cover Kelce? That is hilarious. All right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Kelce goes in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Mahomes looking. Has to get rid of it. He finds the backup tight end. And he makes the first guy miss. Another guy. And he'll dive ahead for a gain of 7 up to the 21-yard line. 11:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. And Chiefs are in field goal range here, but they're looking for another touchdown to put the pressure on the Raiders. 3-man rush is better than blitzing Mahomes. Mahomes against the blitz is asking to be dumped on. On 3rd and long, you should blitz Mahomes because you don't want him sitting back there and using that tremendous arm. Takes a snap. Drops back. No, quick throw. Over to the left side is Hardman. And Hardman will get the first down up to around the 15-yard line. I mean, don't get me wrong. Almost no matter what you do against Mahomes, you're doing it wrong, right? Because he could just make you feel that way. It's tough against Mahomes. But that being said, on 3rd and 15, I like sending a little bit of pressure. I would send at least 5. You don't need to all-out blitz them, but send 5, force a little pressure. You have enough to defend in the secondary, but here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Drops back, and they're going to hand off to Clyde, and he is going to get a loss of maybe 3 or 4 yards, around the 23-yard line. Mahomes never lost a game. He just ran out of time. Chandler Jones just blew that play up. All right, here we go. 2nd and 14. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. They motion out Clyde over to the left. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Throwing over to the right side immediately. And it's going to be dropped by Valdez-Scantling. 3rd and 14. The most successful defenses against Mahomes rush 4 and 5, but focus on keeping him in the pocket. Yes, I agree. Playing coverage is better against Mahomes than blitzing him. You make him check it down or throw it short rather than get burned deep. But the problem is that he will burn you deep if you only rush 3, because he'll just wait, buy time, until finally you blow a coverage and it's over. Mahomes in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, drops back. Here comes a blitz. Mahomes throws it to the end zone and incomplete. See, there's the blitz. Got a little pressure on Mahomes, and there you go. And that will force a field goal here by Matthew White. And this is a big field goal. This is a big field goal. Too bad there was not a MVS drop prop bet. Here we go. The field goal attempt, 37 yards from the left hash. The snap is in goal. The field goal is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Oh my goodness. Matthew White. What is he going to get bailed out here with the flag? What is the flag? Uh-oh. Holding. Number 51. Defense. How do you hold on a... How in the world do you hold? Huh? How do you have a defensive hold on a field goal? What? I'm confused. I don't know how you get a defensive hold on a field goal. That is the most weird thing. You grab and pull a guy out of the gap. Oh, is that what happened? Okay. That must have been what happened. I didn't see it. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes a snap. Handoff to left side is McKinnon. And McKinnon will fight for extra yards, and he will get tackled from behind by Diablo. He got a little cute there at the end. If he would have ran it, he probably would have got 2 or 3 yards. But instead, after he slipped the tackle, he kind of gave a little ready to little shake and bake, but then he just got slammed from behind. Illegal stopping Mahomes on the tee. 5 yards auto first. You grab a guy and pull him out of the gap. I guess that's exactly what happened there. It's a weird call. I've never seen that before. 3 receivers to the right. Empty backfield set for Mahomes. Interesting defensive lineman. They got basically a straight line in the secondary for the Raiders. Mahomes takes a snap. Here comes a blitz. Throwing it quickly to the left, and it's caught by Juju, and it'll be close to the first down marker. Looks like a gain of about 8. Just shy of the 5-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and a long 1 coming up for the Chiefs. Gosh, they can't stop making some BS calls on the Raiders to make the fans happy. Yeah, tough. Here we go. 8:13 to go here in the 4th quarter. 4 receivers to the right. Clyde the Glide goes in motion. They're going to throw it to him. Now he's going back to the right. And a nice block. Can he get to the first down? He will. Will he get to the end zone? No. It'll be 1st and goal around the 1.5-yard line. Kelsey did a good crackback block there to set him loose. Number 39 couldn't make the tackle. So, yeah, he's just short of the pylon. Oh, that sucks, Redsman. Ugh. Here we go. 1st and goal. Offset I formation. Mahomes under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking. Floats it to the end zone. Touchdown number 4 is Travis Kelce. And that is the game. That is the game between me and Jairus. 4 touchdowns. Dude is a stud. Unbelievable. I agree. Great comment, Asan. Dude is a stud. Jairus come out of the corner. Honestly, I don't know. I blocked him earlier, so when I was already in a bad mood. Here we go. Mahomes in motion, takes the snap, play action, looking, scanning the field, rolling to his right, throwing it to the end zone. It's batted down by Max Crosby. And why in the world would you go for 2 there? Oh, they want to make it a 2-possession game. Okay, I see. I guess. I don't know. That was weird. Well, the Raiders, down by 7 now with 7:25 to go, are going to be looking to get into the end zone. But yeah, when that whole debacle was happening with that horrible call that the refs made earlier in the game, you know what? This would be poetic justice. The spread was 7. Just go ahead and end it here. Spread 7. Nobody makes money on this game. Call it a day. 2-point conversion essentially ends the game. I guess, but not really at the same time. With 7:25 to go, I don't know. I think I would probably just put the pressure on him to make the PAT or to make the 2-point conversion. You know, like, if you get the 2-point conversion there, it doesn't really, I mean, if there's like 4 minutes left, I can see it. But with 7:25, they have plenty of time with 3 timeouts to get 2 drives in there. They sure know how to design plays, right? How in the world is Travis Kelce? They know where they want to go, and yet Travis Kelce has 4 touchdowns. Can we all agree that Kelce's a Hall of Famer? Absolutely. I don't think there's anybody that disagrees with that, right? Super Bowl champion, one of the top 5 best tight ends of all time. Incredible seasons all around. I mean, he has 4 touchdowns with 25 yards receiving. Hilarious. Kelce was in the Hall of Fame conversation 3 years ago. Yup. I don't think Jason Kelce is a Hall of Famer. That's an interesting take. I don't know. Obviously, he's mainly known for that crazy outfit he was wearing after the Super Bowl. You know they're playing well when you have more TDs than yards. Kelce still playing. How was your Hall of Famer? All right, there is the kick. Bradley Robinson's a Hall of Famer. I'm all for that. Anyway, did I actually shout out that super chat? Actually, sorry, Santiago. Appreciate the super chat of $1.99. I appreciate that. I think I read it. They sure know how to design plays, but I didn't specify that it was a super chat, and I really appreciate the super chat there, Santiago. I'm heated right now. This is the second time I've had a screen magically break on me. Ooh, that's tough. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Carr in the shotgun. Down by 7. Drops back. Floating it out there for the flat is Josh Jacobs. And Jacobs will make some guys miss. And he's going to get up to about the 38-yard line. 7:15 to go. Kelce getting 5 TD tonight. He got 1 more in him. Maybe we'll see. Here we go. 1st and 10. Renfro goes in motion from right to left. Jacobs the single back. Carr changing the play at the line here. Actually, do they need to pick up the pace? I'm not sure if I agree. Takes a snap, quick throw over to the right side, and it's incomplete. Now, the reason I kind of disagree with that is because they're able to go ahead and get like an 8-minute drive here. If theoretically they could tie this game and not give Mahomes any time. But yes, if they score quickly, that could be really nice. Josh Jacobs is a demon tonight. Yep. Santiago Bond, well, they designed the offense around their QB, like Captain Ron says. Here we go. Derek Carr under center. Offset I formation to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Floats it again to the flat is Jacobs. Jacobs trying to get to the out of bounds. He will, but that does not stop the clock until the 5-minute warning in the fourth quarter. So it's going to continue to run. But our problem is the QB. Ron breaks me up. If the Raiders score, do they go for 2? No. I wouldn't. You have a great kicker. Just get it, tie it, and go for it. Three receivers to the right. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, scanning, pumping, rolling, and he's going to flick it over to the right side, and Bolden will get the first down. What a play there by Derek Carr. He just backhand flucked it. No, that's not a word. Flicked it. Boom. Just dumb. The Raiders take Jacobs off the field. Now they have no threat of play action. Yeah. You may as well just go into the shotgun at that point, right? Here we go. Jacobs in the game again. Offset I formation. Carr under center. Takes a snap. Handoff. Bouncing it outside is Jacobs. Jacobs trying to cut it up. A nice tackle by Nick Bolton. Tackle for only a gain of 2. Also, do you think that they took Jacobs off the field on Jacobs had to go off the field for a breather. I don't know if you meant like they took Jacobs off the field on purpose, but no. Here we go. 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Second down and 8. Derek check down, always wear Devontae Adams' car. Also, where is Devontae? Yeah. Here we go. Offset to the right. Derek Carr takes a snap. Play action. Looking to throw. Steps up. He's going to keep it himself. Running it to the outside, and it'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 3. 4:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tim, any chance that Matt Rule takes Ron Rivera's job? That is funny. I hope not. Who has the best uniforms in the NFL? Who has the best uniforms in the NFL? That's an interesting question. I always liked like the Chargers unis. I don't know. I guess the lightning bolt did it for me. I like those. Here we go. Carr in the shotgun. 3rd and 6. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Looking, stepping up, throwing deep. And Devontae Adams catches it! And just like that, we are 1 PAT away from a tied football game. 4:27 to go. And the Chiefs are in a weird spot right now. Rule is too good for us. I think we're going for Lane Kiffin. Just find someone to stay. Oh, should we go with the, what about Coach O? Coach Ogeron? Should we go get him? All right. Oh, the Raiders are going for 2. Wow. Why in the world does that matter? Takes a snap. Hand off to Josh Jacobs. What's the call? No good! Wow, that is a big decision. I just don't agree. What does it matter about your defense or your not defense? If you take the lead, the defense can't stop them anyway. What does it matter? I understand that. Let's see. Yep, knees down. I don't think he got it. This might be a little bit better. That angle's hard to tell. I don't know. I don't think you can overturn it. No reason to go for 2. I think that was dumb too. I disagree with that. I think that was odd. I want Les Miles, period. Ooh, what about Urban Meyer? Ooh, let's go get some Urban Meyer. What about the return? What about the return of Jim Zorn? Bring Jay Gruden in as our linebackers coach. Maybe he could fix the linebackers. You know? Get Coach O to be the cheerleaders coach. What up, Juan? That is great eyes from the ref. How did he see that? Right? What's up, Juan? Shout out to Juan. If you haven't subscribed over to Juan Gatti, go hit him up. Does some good content over there. Appreciate you stopping by there, Juan. No Zorn. Rex Ryan and Feet Girls coming to Washington. I would have took the points. I said it before they even got to that point. I said I would have taken the points too. Why in the world would you go for 2 there? I really don't understand the logic whatsoever. I really don't. Because now the Chiefs are scot-free. See, this is why this is dumb. Let me tell you why going for 2 is dumb here, okay? Most of you agree, but I'll tell you why going for 2 is dumb. Matthew White is a question mark as a kicker. If you go for 2 and fail, the Chiefs now don't have to kick the field goal. They can waste all of this clock. They are more than capable of just killing this clock. But if you get the PAT and it's tie game, then even if they do wind the clock all the way down, they have to make a field goal with Matthew White, who is a big question mark. So I just disagree. So I just think that was a stupid call because now the Chiefs could just take it and run this clock out. I wouldn't even return it here. I would just want as much. I guess actually returning it to around the 30 is not bad because they can still kill a ton of clock. Exactly. Their kicker is technically 1-3. Yeah, I think going for 2 there was very big mistake. Very big mistake. I'm sticking with my Lane Kiffin call. Snidely wants someone he can chase skirts with. Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. Man in motion, left to right. Takes a snap. And they're going to give it to Sky Moore on the screen pass, and Sky Moore will get a nice gain here on first down. Gains about 8, maybe 7. Trayvon Merritt gets the tackle, and here comes the clock winding down. The Chiefs are one of the best teams, arguably ever, at being able to kill the clock through the air. Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy and Patrick Mahomes, that combination is just deadly in these 4-minute drills. Let's see if they can kill it. Mahomes in the shotgun. Kelsey goes in motion from right to left. 3 receivers to the left now. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Clyde the Glide will fall forward for a gain of... Wow, it's still going! And he's up to the 46-yard line. It'll end up being a gain of about 10. Wow. I guess 8 yards on the play. It's weird. How do my pants fall, like, down when I'm sitting? Got some weird pants on right now. I would love it if the Chiefs scored a TD after killing a ton of clock. Oh, for your -7? Yeah, that would be huge. Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Quick throw to the right side. Sky Moore again. Sky Moore. Can he get loose? Nope, but he will get a nice gain of about 7-ish yards. Trayvon Merrick coming up and making the tackle. Run out to Walmart to get a new screen. Good luck. I'm about to have a crisis right now. My laptop won't turn on. Or do you have homework to do or something? I hope that you can get your, why do you need your laptop right now? Why are you in a crisis? If you don't have anything going on, just relax. Take a breather, and you'll be okay. McDaniels might get fired if the Raiders don't win their next game. The Raiders' passing game is garbage. I don't think so. The Raiders are playing a really tough schedule, and I mean, if you look at all of their, I think all of their opponents are above 500, right? Are the Chargers above 500? Yep, Chargers are 3-2. Cardinals might be 2-3. What are the Cardinals? Okay, so Cardinals are 2-3. Titans are 3-2 now. Titans are 3-2. Kansas City will be 3-1. And so the only team they lost to was the Cardinals at 3, and they're 2-3. Cardinals have lost to the Chiefs, Rams, and Eagles. Another couple of pretty good teams. So it's a tough place to be. Handoff here for Clyde the Glide, and no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3. It would be great if McDaniels gets fired. We could hire him at LOL, right? The Raiders' schedule hasn't been that hard. Arizona and Denver. I mean, Arizona's still a solid team. I mean, the Cardinals have only really lost to pretty decent squads. And they beat Denver. The Titans are nothing special. The Titans are really well coached. And they were in a weird spot starting off 0-2. They're on a 3-0 streak now. They're going to end up with another good record. Three receivers to the left. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back. Mahomes floating it out, and incomplete. And this defense gets the stop, and the Raiders could come back and win. Wow, big stop there. 2:36 to go, and that'll give them plenty of time here. Arizona without Hopkins isn't a good team. They're not a great team. They're not great. They're 2-3 right now. They're not great. That's true. Kansas City should go for it. Nah, because they got to pin him back deep. And it'd be fair caught at around the 7-ish yard line. All right, Derek Carr. 30 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter or overtime. Tied for the most since 2014 with Matt Stafford. Somebody has a sign that says Derek Carr, the comeback guy. Here we go. Either you win the game with Mahomes or you lose the game with your defense. Yeah, but you pin them back deep and now force them to have to get into field goal range, which they could. But we'll see. Here we go. Derek Carr. Pick 6, let's go, Yager says. 2 receivers to each side. Carr in the shotgun. Carr takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for Jacobs. Jacobs bouncing it outside. He makes another guy miss. And they're going to get a gain of about 7, maybe 8. But they got to hurry up here. You can't take too long. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Yep, here they go. They're hurrying up. 14, 13, 12. Try to get to the 2-minute warning. 2 receivers to each side. Carr in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff to Jacobs. Jacobs will get a nice run here up the gut. And it'll be up to about the 23-yard line. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. So, Raiders using that run game here. I have a bet on Carr over 237.5 passing yards. I need 15 more. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. Commercial break here at the 2-minute warning. But yeah, I mean, I'm not suggesting that the Raiders should be okay with 1-4, but at the same time, I think it'd be a little bit premature to fire him at 1-3. I think that's pretty premature. I think, or 1-4 or 1-5. You know, it sucks, but it's his first season. I would give it a little time. Got the Raiders +7 and over 51.5. There you go, Watubi. I bet the over 51.5 as well, so I hit that one. Man, I got it pretty darn close. I said it was going to be 31-27. Right now it's currently 30-29. So I was 1 point off the total. It's pretty solid. Same as our team, Noah Washington. Their O-line is a wreck. Talking about the Rams, yeah. What do you think about the Rams? What's going on with them? It's their O-line. Their O-line is really bad. Not giving Matt Stafford any time. They miss Whitworth. Yeah, but it's not just the left tackle, Notaboom. It's that whole offensive line is a disaster. But Whitworth was obviously a stud left tackle for them for sure. The Rams could still be decent if they trade for a left tackle. All right. Left tackle would certainly help. There's no doubt about it because Notaboom is not very good. But they're going to have to make a move. Rams O-line's garbage. Then they not going to lie. They some more pieces around Stafford. Well, he's got to use these pieces. Well, he doesn't throw it to anybody else but Kupp. It's crazy. But here we go. All right. Raiders in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Carr takes a snap. 4-man rush. Steps up, throwing it to the right side, and it'll be caught by Renfro for a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 coming up. Clock continues to run. They only need to get into field goal range, so they're looking good. Carr in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Drops back. And, oh, that's going to be holding. And he throws it away. Incomplete. Wow, they didn't call holding? Wow, I even saw that. Jones is really upset they did not call holding at all. Wow. I hope the Raiders win. I live in Nevada. Ooh, cool. Well, good. That'll be fun, I'm sure, in Vegas. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how they didn't call holding. That was egregious. Troy Aikman said, pretty much a hold, but no flag. You think? Here we go. Carr in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle on 3rd and 1, and Jacobs will get the first down. And up to about the 37-yard line. Clock continues to run. Raiders have 1 timeout here. You don't want to give Kansas City any time left on the clock. Let's see what they got. We know about the 13 seconds. Derek Carr. Derek Carr in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Blitz coming. Rolling to his right. Looking, scanning. It has to get rid of the football. 2nd and 10. But great, Watubi. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat. Thank you, man. 1:01 to go here in the 4th quarter. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Derek Carr. We can trade him for them also having to take Norfolk. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Drops back. Looking. Throwing to the right side. Caught for the first down. And it will be a gain of about 8. No, it will not be a first down. They're only going to give him a gain of 8. So 3rd and 2. 49 seconds remaining. Clock is stopped because he got out of bounds. Well, you got your over 237.5 there, Brandon. Well done. Nice bet. Here we go. 3rd and 1. 51 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter. There it is. Boom! My bet wins. There you go, Brandon. Congrats. All right, 3rd and 1. Big defensive play here for the Chiefs. Big play, obviously, for the Raiders. They're in 4-down territory, though. So if anything happens, they don't want to lose yardage. Takes the snap. Carr drops back. Looking, scanning, floats it out there. Wide open is Derek Carr! I mean, just kidding. It's Devontae Adams. And he gets the first down, and they are on the edge of field goal range. I think they're in it for Daniel Carlson. If any team expects the Rams were in position, except the Rams were in this position, they'd be done. But the Rams have shown they are willing to make big trades during the season. True. Here we go. 30-29. It looks like the Raiders are potentially going to win this game, and I really don't like it because of that horrible call. Oh, wait a minute. This actually might be coming back. Hold up. There's the toe tap, but he did not have possession yet. And this is going to be incomplete. This is going to actually hold up. The game is not over yet. No. What? Huh? Oh. Okay. I think it's an incomplete pass as well. But let's see. What do they call? I think it was an incomplete pass. It looks like he's bobbling it when that left toe touches. Let's see what they decide. Carl Shefford is in shambles right now. 4th and 1. Tough call. I think it should be incomplete. Davante Adams not happy about it, but it was definitely bobbled when that left foot came up already. So 4th and 1. It all comes down to this for the Raiders. They got to get the first down. Incomplete pass. 4th down. It's close. I don't think he made the catch, but tough to overturn the call on the field. It looked to me like it was clearly bobbled when that left foot came up, and it didn't look like he had possession. 4th and 1. Here we go. What do we got? They've been running the ball well all night with Josh Jacobs. They go to the single back formation. We also seen him on 4th and 1 go deep for a touchdown here. Takes a snap. Play action. Carr going deep, and there's a bunch of people falling down, and it's no flags. And they're confirming that there's no flags, and the game is over. Derek Carr is hot. Wow. Risky call on 3rd and 1. Who ends up getting tripped up? It almost looked like they ran into each other, Renfro and Adams. They ran into each other. Nope, that's a good no call. Renfro runs into him. Adams is ticked with that call on the sideline. Well, justice prevails. Absolutely garbage call before the half against the Chiefs, and the justice prevails. Kansas City wins, but Raiders stay within 7, and that is the game. That play shows what the Raiders are right now, right? Raiders are only needed 17 yards to get a field goal. I can't believe they did not run the ball there, or like why they ran a absolute deep shot there was pretty silly to me. I think that was a terrible call by McDaniels. We know it worked for them earlier, but it's just not the time to do that play. Like, I don't know. I you're putting it way too much risk there. I mean, Josh Jacobs, 21 carries, 154 yards, and a touchdown. You have like 47 seconds. Run the football to get the first down. You're killing them on the run. Killing them. That's a crazy situation. Chris Jones and Derek Carr talking after the game. But wow. Raiders are in the same boat as us, huh? Yup. Exactly. Run the ball and spike it. You don't even need to spike it. Just have a second play called. Run it, get the first down, and get set up again. We grow pissed away a game again. I guess so. What's up, Ransom? Renfro. Oh, Winfro did it. The Packers stink too. Oh, we'll see. It's hard to stop teams now when they have 4 downs. True. Exactly. Run and spike it. So does this mean that the Packers won the trade? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, Davante Adams had 3 catches, $124 with 2 tugs. I wouldn't say he had a bad day. It's just Raiders are struggling right now. They're definitely struggling. But hey, that's another great stream. I appreciate you guys, everybody in the chat. It was a whole lot of fun. We will see you tomorrow, and we'll go through that horrid film. We'll do it. But I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Come and hop in our Discord. You can donate to the channel with that thanks button. Help out the channel that way. You can become a channel member for $1 a month. Become a channel member. Help support the channel that way. And yes, I just appreciate you guys watching, hanging out, hitting the like buttons and everything, and subscribing to the channel. So, did we get any new subs today? Refresh. Nope, no new subs today, but that's okay. We're having a good time. But I appreciate you guys, and until next time, see you!